I want to know what the hell is going on before we go too close to this whatever's up.
Now I'm round looking rich. Yeah. I'm still round with that stick. Let a op run him down, swear you getting flipped. It's crazy now I walk inside the mall, got all these people trying to stop me and take pics.
I'm fucking nervous. Prostitution, a reality of our world that we prefer to brush under the rug or pretend it doesn't exist. But the fact is, prostitution has been around since the beginning of recorded history. Pimps, prostitutes, johns, and the justice system, the main characters in this complicated story. In this episode, we dig deeper into the topic of prostitution as we become possibly the first ever documentary channel to pick up prostitutes and interview them about their life. Join us as we go boots on the ground in South Central Los Angeles.
You knocked the cop?
No.
Touch my eyes, just so I know.
To see this firsthand on the street, so open, so common, so normal, that's what we're going to explore. I can't believe how many of them there are. This is so out in the open, like there's not even like a slight attempt to disguise what's going on. Oh my gosh. We've been driving for like 30 minutes. Every couple blocks, we see a prostitute. I have seen not one police car yet. Oh, there's our first. I wonder what the police mentality is towards prostitution, because obviously they're not serious about it. Maybe it's, as long as the girls are safe, they let it go, because I doubt they're gonna stop next to any of these girls on the corner. I'm Tommy, I'm here with
KT.
We noticed a lot of women out. How long has that been normal for?
Shit, it's not normal.
No.
And now they passed the law, it's even better.
Yeah? What was the law they passed?
Shit, females can make their money without
Really?
getting arrested.
So is it decriminalized? Kind of
Yes.
like weed is in a lot of states? Really? Okay, when did they change that?
This year. So you might see a whole lot of crazy shit out here, naked girls out here, ain't
Really?
no telling, because...
And they have no worry?
No, we don't get in trouble no more. You don't get in trouble no more. It's
not
a
even
job.
a ticket?
It's a job.
Is it safe for the women?
You have to be careful because you had Johns pull up like they want a date and half of them be trying to rob you. So no, it's not safe. It's always to be with a pair or have you protection.
And would you classify a pimp as a good person, a bad person, or
A pimp is a person with low self-esteem.
what makes you say that?
Why would you need a female to make your money? Why you can't make your own money? Our money is our money. Why we got to sell our body to give it to you or get beat up for not giving you our money?
Yeah. What percent of the cut do you feel like a pimp usually takes in this situation? 100%.
They take it all.
And what makes that worth it for the woman to be involved in?
I guess if you like a person, you just need the money to survive out here.
I noticed you got some protection on you.
Stay ready, you ain't got to get ready.
Have you ever had to use those?
Yeah, at that stand on the feet.
Is there a lot of competition amongst women in the Johns?
Yeah.
Describe that for us.
Because everybody feel threatened. Might have one female been out here 10 years and say I walk up and ain't been out here but a day and I'll pull in more Johns than she do. I would be a problem.
Where's the cost? Where's someone?
It's $75.
For?
That's gonna cover the room and the conversation. Most Johns just want somebody to listen to them. They all the time don't want sex. They just need somebody to vent.
So a lot of these are just lonely men that want to talk.
That's it, have a little fun. They have wives at home, but you know their wives not entertainment.
Right, well, thank you so much. This lady had mentioned that things are decriminalized completely?
Yeah,
Tell us
like,
about that.
They did some shit. They passed the bill to do the governor Gavin Newsom or something to where basically the bitches can get their money. They might be cited out, but they're not gonna take them to the county jail.
So it's basically sex work is decriminalized.
Yes, in California.
Really? How much does that change things?
The hoes don't gotta worry about getting harassed. You know what I'm saying? They can hold in peace.
So, do you think that's a positive improvement for them?
Yeah, because a lot of time, like these cops, they don't be want to do that hella paperwork for some shit that's really, they call it the world's oldest profession. You know what I'm saying? So if it's really the world's oldest profession, let these bitches be pros about their hoeing.
Later that night, we found a pimp who's willing to talk to us. So this is us speaking with him in the back of a car somewhere in Los Angeles. I'm Tommy and I'm here with...
They call me Joint Face for the record. You know, I'm out here, you know, high pursuit for a hoe, you know.
So what is it like?
Oh shit, you know, right now, lately, you know, I just got out of prison. Had like 5 toes, you feel me?
What made you get into this in the first place?
Well, I learned from 304, you feel me? And 304 is a hoe, you feel me? And I learned from my auntie, you feel me? She was a vet, you feel me? And shit. She taught me all the game. I was doing square shit, you feel me? Boyfriend shit, yeah, shit that I'm supposed to be doing, you feel me?
Why are you supposed to be doing that?
Cause I'm a pimp, you feel me? I'm a big 16, you feel me? And we don't hold hands or kick hands, you feel me?
Would you say you ever had like a soft and loving relationship with a woman before? Like a woman that you can just hold and love?
Not square, you feel me?
Why does that make someone a square?
I did that already. Got my heart broken a long time ago. Bitch will never get it again. The main thing I always tell a bitch, all you guys, your word, your pussy, and your respect. Without that, you ain't shit, bitch.
It seems to me like this would be a very dangerous job for the women. What do you do to make sure that they are safe?
You know, I don't do no babysitting, but you feel me? When the bitch call me and tell me nigga tripping, you know, I trip about mine, you feel me? I'm gonna pull up on a nigga and tell a nigga let the bitch breathe, you feel me? Let the bitch get the dough, you feel me? Especially if the bitch in pocket, you feel me?
Is there any stereotypes about the John, like their age, their race? Are they married? Are they divorced? Like, tell me about what a John looks like.
I'm Mexican. Don't date blacks. No, that's not a John. Mexican.
Wait, why not a black?
Cause they be on weird shit. Rape, rob, kidnapped, all types of shit, you know what I mean?
An ideal customer is someone that's Mexican or white?
Yeah, old season money.
So basically a lonely man.
Yeah, only man. He might got a relationship, he just getting tired of bullshit pussy at the hump.
What percentage of these men you think are married?
Probably 50.
Some people would say, man, a pimp, that's a bad person. He's mistreating women. It's a really bad situation. What do you say about that?
I say them people, they sound stupid.
Yeah? Why is that?
That's the person that give you instructions, your teacher, your guider. You feel me? That's everything to you. You feel me? That's daddy.
So you view the pimp, the role of the pimp as a positive one?
Yeah, that's positive.
How
boyfriend,
so?
that's not positive.
And can you explain that further?
The reason why the boyfriend ain't positive because he might be a mark, he might be a buster, he might be too soft for the bitch. You feel me? Bitches like niggas aggressive and niggas that run this shit. You feel me? Soft niggas get run over, it ain't gonna be good because the bitch gonna run over you all day. You feel me?
So have you ever felt bad for one of your bitches?
I ain't never felt bad for a bitch because I ain't never did nothing wrong to the bitch. You feel me? I bossed the bitch up. You feel me? She bossed me up and I bossed her up. That's how every time it happened.
So one of the things you've heard is that the pimps take a lot, if not all of the money from.
Yeah, I take all the money.
So how is that bossing up her?
I'm buying everything. I'm her like a bank account. If she needs something, come get it from me, bitch. She a reflection of me. I want my bitch looking gooder than me.
Is it an aspect of control? Like what makes you get all of the money when she's doing all of the work?
Cause I was out there risking my life. I was out there sweating this blade just like her. I was down just like her. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have any daughters?
Yeah.
So if your daughter went out and worked the block, worked the blade, would you be mad at her, disappointed, happy?
Yeah, I'd be mad as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
But and then I did it to the gang of people's daughters and all type of shit too. So I'd be like, damn, can't be a hypocrite.
Well, I know you gotta get back to what you're doing. Appreciate it. So when there's a prostitute, there's probably a pimp nearby. And for what we know about pimps, they're looking for ways to make money the easiest way. If I was a pimp and I saw me walking around, I would rob the shit out of me. You guys tell me in the comments, should sex work be legalized? Should it be criminalized? I'm interested to see what you think. How you doing? I'm a documentary filmmaker. Can I ask you any questions? Okay. Be safe out here, okay? One thing that makes these documentaries hard is my face looks like a cop. I look like a rookie at the academy. I look like an undercover cop. No wonder these ladies are sketched out by me.
Hey, baby.
How you doing?
Oh, not the camera. He pulled out the...
We're calling it for tonight. We've pressed our luck. We've spooked some toots. And we're gonna try our luck tomorrow morning. Stay tuned. So it's cold here this morning. It's probably 50, 55 degrees. And you gotta imagine that anyone that's still out lingering right now, that still needs to make more money before they can go back home. Otherwise their pimps can be upset that 50 to $100 for a conversation in a warm car's probably a good option. So never thought I'd be at an ATM getting money from prostitutes. Speaking of money, there's a 100% chance that YouTube is demonetizing this episode. If you feel inclined to support my Patreon, I would very much appreciate it. I feel like realistically, no pimp is awake right now. These girls are pretty much on their own at this point in the morning. These pimps have been out, they've been drinking, smoking, doing pills until 2, 3 a.m. They're crashed out. I have a police officer face, and that's a stereotype I'm trying to shake. All right, guys, this is it. We're always going the extra mile to bring you the raw shit at home. I'm gonna try and convince them to hop in the backseat with me and Just have a conversation. Let's see how it goes. When you get nervous, sometimes your body's like, oh God, here we go. Hey sir, do we look like undercover police officers? Okay, good. Hey, we are on Figueroa right now. So we were keeping our eyes peeled for high heels, high skirts, and low morals. How you doing this morning? Good. No? I got cash. So that was my first time trying to pick up a prostitute and I failed. So I think what I need to do is just flash the money. I think money talks. We gotta have our approach a little more.
I think that was good.
I think it's just going to be a numbers game.
Okay. If old ass white dudes can do it, I can too. I'm fucking nervous. How you doing? I'm good. So we're looking for like 5-10 minutes of asking you questions and then you'll be on your way. And I got a ski mask if you want to wear one. Whatever you feel comfortable with, we just want to ask you some questions. What do you go by?
Maya.
Maya. Okay, so you're a beautiful woman here on a Saturday morning. What does life look like for you?
It has its days. It could be a lot going on, and it could be nothing going on.
Here's what I think. If I was in your shoes, I think I'd be scared a lot. Like, even getting into a car with 3 guys could be a really big risk, right?
Right.
Has anything ever gone down that was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this happened?
Are you talking about as far as a date?
Yeah,
or
like a date gone wrong. Has that ever happened to you?
Yeah, quite a few times, actually.
And tell us a story, like what happened?
I got in the car, everything was like all perfectly fine. Like he was nice, like the nicest person ever. Like he was older, and we went driving down the street, and he just pulls out a knife on me. And like, oh, you're not getting out the car. And he's like holding it up to my neck. Like,
what did he want from you?
He wanted head. That's what he wanted. He wanted head, but he didn't want to pay for it.
So another thing I thought about with that is your body's gotta hurt. I've never given head before. Can I imagine? But if I imagine doing it a few times a day.
I had lockjaw a few times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What is that like?
I've been doing this for quite a while, but before it never
How old
happened.
Are you?
I'm 19.
Quite a while.
Yeah.
So you started young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What got you into the business? Like who recruited you?
I was in foster care.
Yeah.
It was like 2 different occasions because one was from a female and that was in foster care, and then
Did she
another.
recruit you because she was out doing it and she recruited
Yeah,
you?
but it was online. She was posting her, and then I ended up getting posted.
Is your daddy awake right now? Like, does he know what's up right now?
He's awake.
Because our number one thing when we thought about doing this is like, the last thing we want is a goddamn pimp running us down and trying to get us. But so this is another thing that comes to mind. You're dressed like this and it's cold out. What is that like walking the block when it's this cold out?
It's bad. And sometimes I feel like it's a mind over matter.
Yeah.
I'll be like, mind over matter. If you don't mind, it don't matter. But sometimes I'm like, fuck that shit. I mind. And I'll catch myself getting an attitude or whatnot. But other than that, it's just a thing that you kind of sort of get used to.
You lining up a visit?
Huh?
You lining up a customer?
No, I kind of have to.
Get going soon?
Yeah, I gotta, yeah.
Okay, can I ask you 2 more questions?
Okay.
What percent of pimps would you say are good people and what percent are shit
I don't know, it's 2023 and there's some shitty ass pimps and hoes out here. Yeah.
Last question, how's your mental health?
My mental health?
Yeah.
My mental health is fucking horrible.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
What do you...
I mean, everybody's mental health is horrible. Like, you have to have something wrong with you for you to be going out and doing the shit that you do. I got a question.
Yes.
Like, while we talk, can we, like, go down Broadway, like 67th and Broadway, so I can be closer to my room?
Sure, yeah.
I'm, like, kind
How
of,
far
like,
are we not? Just you direct us.
make a left right here.
A left.
So you basically got a motel that you're posted up at?
Yeah.
Okay. You're young, you're smart, you're beautiful. Where do you see your future going?
I want to go to cosmetology school. I really want to be an event planner, but I've been really having my mind on going to cosmetology school.
I think you'd be great at it.
I'm so sorry.
It's all
I'm
good.
not trying to set you guys up or nothing like that. I just, yeah.
Who is that, by the way?
Dang, you're nosy.
Well, I just know that if anyone's getting us, it's a pimp setup.
Next street, make it right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I want to know what the hell is going on before we go too close to this whatever's up.
Okay, I actually have a date that I'm,
Cool.
it's no bullshit. It's just,
And here's $100.
Thank you, baby.
So, hey, stay safe. What do your parents think about this?
Well, my mom was a hoe. My dad was clearly her pimp, but she left when she got pregnant with me. They knew kind of sort of this was what I was gonna do.
Hey, thank you so much. Stay safe.
Thank you guys.
Have a good night.
Have a good one.
Good day. Do you think she was more scared than we were?
Yes.
Yeah, bro. But when she was texting whoever,
I'm so sorry.
it's all
I'm
good.
not trying to set you guys up or nothing like that.
What kills me is this: you meet Baby from the Chicago video, you meet Maya from this video. Like, she was cool. She was sweet. She was pretty. Like, what is she doing out here, dude? Like, she could do so much. Like,
It's crazy they're out here at 9 a.m. just getting ready to...
that is shocking. Please consider supporting the Patreon. YouTube's gonna demonetize this, and I want to keep making fantastic videos for you guys. How you doing? I got $100. I'm just looking to ask you questions about your life.
No.
Can I ask you this? It's cold out. How are you staying warm right now?
Shaking.
You-
I'm dancing.
Stay safe.
Alright, you too.
Oh, she's getting a customer right now.
So this is live action, folks. I got an idea. Feel free to say no, okay? So here's the pitch I got. I got $100. I have ski masks too. No?
No.
Is it just because you don't want to be on camera?
No, it's $200 not enough.
How much are we talking?
Like $250.
You're fleecing me right now, dude. All I'll say is this: is stay safe. I hope you have a good day, okay? Take care. Netflix, Hulu, any of these streaming platforms. I got stuff that YouTube won't let me show. Let's talk business. Keegan, what do you think your mother would say if she knew what you were doing right now?
Oh, dude. I don't even want to think about that.
Look at what would your mother say?
She'd be pissed.
Should I call my mom and tell her what I'm doing?
Yes. Yes.
This is gonna be
Hey,
Hey, is this a good time to talk?
not really. I'm in a church right now.
How you doing? I got something to run by you. I'm a documentary filmmaker, and I just want to ask you questions. We'll spin the block, and I got $100 for you.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Y'all not gonna do no weird shit, right?
No.
You not the cop?
No.
Touch my eyes, just so I know. Alright.
But hop in this side, okay?
Look, you recording already? You doing the most?
He's recording me. He can't see you right now. How would you describe yourself in 3 words?
A bag chaser, outgoing, a hustler.
Are you usually out in mornings? I would imagine nights a little bit better, huh?
That's what they all say, but no. I mean, nighttime is just more of a fucking fashion show.
I guess there's probably less competition in the morning.
I mean, to me, there's no competition because I'm me.
Yeah.
I don't have to get fully naked, ass naked, wear stilettos all day, you feel me? To get my bag. Compared to these bitches, they gotta be ass naked all day, morning, night, and not collecting nothing. And honestly, the customers I come across, when I actually like dress up, heels and lingerie, they don't like it.
Yeah.
They rather me in regular clothes.
And what's the most popular thing people ask for?
I mean, it's different heads. Sometimes they want me to dance. Sometimes they want sex.
What's the weirdest request a client's ever had?
I mean, you get tricks. They want you to shit on them, piss on them.
What?
Beat them, all type of crazy shit. So yeah.
Really? Is there a stereotype about the Johns? Like, are they older? Are they younger? Are they white? Are they like, what's the profile of a John?
I'm not a fan of black Johns.
Why is that?
They too much. I can't finesse them.
What would you say your childhood was like?
Great.
Yeah? Do your parents know you're out here?
Of course.
And what do they think about it?
I mean, what can I do? They not paying my bills.
If you could do anything in the world, like, what's a dream job to you?
I got a lot, but I want to be a fashion designer.
Yeah.
I'm into fashion.
Is this
Fashion and dancing. I want to own my own strip club one day.
Oh yeah? You enjoy having sex a lot?
No, not at all.
Does it
Not
get
at all.
old?
I don't like having sex at all. Like, I'm not turned on. Like, some bitches love this shit. They enjoy getting fucked by tricks. Not me.
Have you ever had a dangerous experience, a dangerous encounter?
Oh, hell yeah.
Walk me through a story.
We get in the car. He like, okay, yeah, we're just gonna go to my office. It's right here down the street around the corner. But I'm looking like, it's black as fuck out here. There's no police outside. Why do we need to go to your office? You got this big ass truck. So I'm like, no, it's cool. It's okay. So as I'm finna get out the car, he still touched me. So I tell him like, hey, can you stop touching me? So as I'm getting out, he gets his hand and he just like gropes my titties and shit. So I have my phone, I turned around and I cracked them. This dude gets out the fucking car, starts chasing me down, has a fucking gun and all type of shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was running for my life.
Are you happy?
I am happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And how would you say your mental health is?
It's good. It's great.
Well, thank you for talking with us. I hope you stay safe. Have a great day. Do you want to keep that mask or is that not your style?
I'll keep it.
Okay,
I'll
hey.
remember it. What was your name?
Tommy.
Tommy. Oh,
Tommy
okay.
G on YouTube. If you
So
ever
y'all
look
from
me up.
Chicago?
We're from Milwaukee.
Period. Okay, I'm gonna have to come out there one day. See you guys later.
Have a good one. Mission accomplished. Keegan killed it behind the wheel. Miguel killed it behind the camera. We're always just fascinated by people and how people live such interesting or different lives. And I feel for these women, man. Thanks for joining us on this episode. We'll see you guys next week. Peace. You
think I'm scared of guns, bro? I'm not scared of no gun, bro. You got in my face, nigga.
They just shot Schindler and Tommy and them standing outside.
Keep your hands up, exit the car! Is it hard recruiting new officers nowadays?
It is. The field has just become very unpopular.
What do we got going on right here?
Public intox and disorderly conduct. I'll be right out in the morning. What's up, Sarge? Suck ass nigga. As soon as I take these handcuffs out. When he takes those cuffs out. When I take these handcuffs.
Holy motherfucker.
Yeah, somebody gonna have to pay. I don't care what. Yeah, somebody gonna pay.
Today we look into one of America's most deadly and controversial professions, policing. And in this post-George Floyd era, police have been under incredible scrutiny. And as a result, filming with the police is a lot harder than it used to be in the days of good old-fashioned cops episodes. However, we seem to be entering a new era. Police have gotten a lot of bad press over the last few years, and what I'm noticing is some departments have begun to try and shift the narrative by recording and broadcasting off their own social media platforms, or they invite independent news like me in. And today, we head to East Chicago, an Indiana town located somewhere between gangster ghost town Gary and Dalton, Illinois, where our dear friend Tiffany Henyard is. And for those not familiar with this place, crimegrade.org gives the city a D- for overall crime and an F for violent crime. We'll see if that's true. And in East Chicago, Chief Rivera gives us unprecedented access where we see a range of wild situations. Uncomfortable domestic violence calls, we respond to the scenes of shots fired, we witness heated interactions with civilians, and we see people get processed and thrown in jail. We have laughs, we have controversial discussions, and blood-pumping moments. Folks, let's head to East Chicago. Folks, there's a video I can't release because it's pending court case, but it's a base jumper video we did that is absolutely insane. One of my favorite pieces of all time. It looks like this.
3, 2, 1.
Looks like we're surrounded by cops. We had a police drone. They're gonna jump and then we're gonna see what happens after this.
We're professional base jumpers.
If you want to be the first to see it weeks in advance, join the Patreon and see that and much, much more. Link is in pinned comments. And now, guys, to the video. I don't know much about East Chicago, so we're going to learn more about that. And I think there's a lot of very important things we can cover today, and a job that most people don't get to see what it's like. I mean, we used to have cops back in the day, but ever since, media went kind of shit for police, there's not much out there right now, currently. So we aim to bring you guys an episode of Cops and ask the question that everyone else wants to ask too. What can you tell us about this area?
Very diverse. It's a wonderful city. It's up and coming.
So this place used to be really rough in, what, the 90s, early 2000s?
Yeah, there's a lot of gang activity, a lot more than there is now. Usual suspects, I should say.
Holy shit. Going on, man?
Good.
Tommy.
All right, Jose, Rivera, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Been here going on 27 years now. Been chief close to 2.5 years now. So that's Officer Greenwood. That's gonna be
What's going on, man?
Your chauffeur.
Nice to meet you. How you doing?
Good.
You ready to rumble today?
Yeah.
And how long have you been a cop?
Coming up on my 3rd year. I like being a cop. I like helping people. The way that they are.
Holy fucker. Through. You just went through a stop sign.
Yeah. There were no cars.
LCJ, mileage 458.
Right in front of you, two rolling, two.
I know. See, no.
He just did what you did. You can't get him for that.
No, I can't.
You're pulling him over?
Mm-hmm.
Holy motherfucker.
4900 Todd.
I may have a traffic stop, 4800 block of Alexander. Advise I'm ready for plate. So the reason for the stop, you're rolling all the stop signs, man. you're not coming to a stop.
Did you realize he was on you for a while?
No, until you just put on the side road, I had no clue.
Did that surprise you?
It scared the shit out of me because I'm like, who the hell? I'm thinking somebody finna run me off the sidewalk, and I'm like, who the hell driving on the sidewalk with me?
Basically, you rolled through a stop sign. I saw him earlier roll through a stop sign. So I'm like, you can't get him for that, man. You can't get him for that.
I mean, this last one, I actually was gonna stop, then the guy just basically like waved me on, so I just ended up.
There's that for you, man. Just make sure you stop at the stop signs, okay?
I will do.
All right, you're good, man.
Other than that, it's like, as long as you don't give them a reason, I don't think they'll f with you.
Stay safe, brother. Have a good day. Have a good one.
You tell him I ran the stop sign too?
Since 2020, I believe, a reduction in police contact with civilians. So they're less likely to stop, they're less likely to engage. What do you make of those numbers?
I think more cops are scared of a lawsuit now.
I think you get the maniacs that are, say, ACAB, and you get the maniacs that are always like, blue lives matter, it's always the police are right. So you get the two extremes.
Oh yeah, no.
When in reality, it's a case-by-case basis.
Yeah.
Is there a cop case in recent history that you feel like the cop was actually in the wrong?
That one recently in Illinois.
What happened?
With that woman in the boiling pot.
Oh, they shot her in her house, right?
Yeah.
If the cop goes away to jail, you're like, justice served.
Yeah, that was unjustified.
So far, it's pretty peaceful in East Chicago. We got a couple hours of sunlight left. We'll see what happens. I got a couple questions from Instagram coming in, okay?
Oh, okay.
Why are they so understaffed?
No one wants to be the police anymore.
Why is that?
It's too dangerous.
You think it's a scary job?
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, it's scary. Scary as hell every day.
Is it hard recruiting new officers nowadays?
It is, but I think a lot of that has to do with the colleges. In the past, I believe the criminal justice programs in the colleges were positive, and now they're starting to show all the negative stuff. You know, for every George Floyd incident, there was a million incidents that went perfect. The field has just become very unpopular.
I mean, everyone to their own has their own opinion. The only thing that people are showing is the one bad apple of a department.
I'm just calling different people in Milwaukee. What questions would you have for a police officer?
Why they do a racial profiling motherfuckers that got tents?
I can't see who's in that car. All I know is the state mandates a certain percent.
Okay, I told him that if he ever tried becoming a police officer in Milwaukee, that we'd do the speed on him.
Oh, definitely.
On my mama. The pocket that we were patrolling the most is all within like 2 minutes of the police station. It's always interesting when the hot spot is that close to the station.
Probably the perfect location between the good side of the city and the most busy side of the city. So we're right in that fine line in the middle.
What do we got going on right here?
Public intox and disorderly conduct.
Get out.
Come on.
I get out on my own. I don't need nobody to touch me. I'm playing.
We'll get this property right now. Come on, let's go.
That's what I'm doing, right? Don't touch me. I'll be right out in the morning. What's up, Sarge? Suck ass nigga. What's up, Lieutenant?
Go ahead and make it right.
Stop grabbing my arm like that.
Spread your legs.
Look, there you go. Stop. Look, now you don't have to, touch me. Look.
I'm gonna take these handcuffs off. As soon as I take these handcuffs off.
When he takes those cuffs off.
When I take these handcuffs off, put them up against the glass.
I'm not doing nothing. All I got is public intoxication, man.
And disorderly conduct.
Lorenzo, what led to this situation?
My sister was beating my ass. This tough guy behind me, I'm not gonna move fast because they
talk and look at the glass.
See? You see that?
You can talk and look at the
That's
glass.
about control.
Go ahead, man.
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I'm finna get a lawsuit.
Stop
I'm finna get a
blocking your
lawsuit.
muscles, man.
Look,
Bro, what?
Look, I'm finna get a
Lock it
lawsuit.
up. Stop resisting.
Look.
Switch sides, yeah.
Look, Sarge, I'm not doing nothing. Look, Sarge. I'm not doing nothing.
So Lorenzo, was it kind of a family altercation that went too far?
Come on.
Yeah.
Lorenzo, what's going through your head right now?
I'm not even mad, bro, 'cause I didn't do nothing. They locked me up for no reason.
You're the one that called.
Right.
Like, what were you looking for them to do when they showed up?
I expected them to arrest the people that I called the police on, but they wasn't trying to hear that.
What's your general impression of the police?
They cool. You feel me? I don't got nothing against the police. They abuse their authority sometimes.
Do you think they were rough with you?
They definitely was.
How many drinks did you have?
A lot.
All of it seemed pretty standard to me. The whole time though, when he was actually just trying to look at us and talk, why were you guys so insistent about moving his head and not let him talk to us?
So we try to keep people controlled in this area. If you were to put your hands against a glass,
you're a lot weaker here.
You're weaker, correct. So if you try to move, go ahead and make a movement.
Blocking the leg.
So we try to control the head. Anywhere the head goes, you go.
Yep, the head and the body follows.
Correct.
Police brutality has been a big subject of discussion in America over the last few years. Let's talk about how prevalent it really is. University of Illinois Chicago ran the data on this issue and found the following. Each year, 50 million people have a police encounter. 1 million of these involve threats or use of force. 250,000 civilians are injured by law enforcement, and about 1,300 people are killed, again, on a yearly basis. However, the number of these that we can chalk up to police brutality is tough to quantify. I mean, how many of these incidents involve someone resisting or someone that injured themselves trying to escape, or is truly a case where someone did get brutalized by police? To me, the answer to a safer police and civilian relationship is transparency. After all, we fund these guys. They should report to us. Tell me in the comments what you think would lead to a safer interaction between police and civilians.
You want to tell them what I found in the car?
Oh.
Some type of pill. Ooh.
What's going through your head right now, man?
Disappointed in what? You just said you got out of rehab, right?
Yeah. How long have you been fighting addiction for, man?
2 years.
How'd you get into it? Just for your wife or what?
I was prescribed.
And how did this whole situation start?
Somebody called saying that there was a guy in a red truck that wasn't moving, and he was at a pump that was not usable.
Why are your pants so tight?
So I like them that way. Just trying to look good for you. These are Rockies.
And what kind of underwear you wear?
Oh man, tight.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Do you get nervous at all before a shift when you go out in the night?
Nope, just get excited, that's all.
Prefer night shift or day shift?
Nights.
Why is that?
And I like DUIs, so the majority of my DUIs happen on night shift.
Oh, what do you see up here?
This guy's got no f***ing brake lights. Evening, how you doing, ma'am?
Hello.
Can I get your driver's license, please?
I asked why you pulled me over?
Yes, you have absolutely no brake lights. Not gonna write you a ticket for it. I'm just gonna check your driver's license and make sure everything's good to go.
So tell me more about going after people for little shit, because some people would look at that and be like, why are you hassling them over a brake light?
You ever heard of the broken window theory? Go after the little shit, hit it when it's little. Otherwise, you ignore the broken window. The broken window turns into an abandoned building. Abandoned building turns into a slum. Slums turn into drug houses, whatever the hell you name it. Next thing you know, you got a big problem. Freddie Ortiz, I knew it. How you been, buddy?
I've been okay. How you doing?
Where's Jennifer at?
I don't know.
You got anything on you right now before we search your backpack?
No, my knife.
What do you make of all these deodorants?
He stole them, probably. He's a no narcotic user in our city. This yours? Wow. The shit we find.
You're free to go, okay? Thank you.
You got a hand sanitizer?
I wish. I don't know why you...
Oh. Let me guess.
You meet that guy a lot?
In the last 3 months, I've probably dealt with him at least 4 or 5 times. Evening, how y'all doing? Can I get your driver's license? You guys got IDs as well?
Well, you have girls being up.
No, how much of you had to drink tonight with that in the car? Turn the car off. Turn the car off. You step out with me. Stand along that wall over there. You can start pulling them out. Where y'all headed?
Back to the house.
How much have you had to drink tonight? Just a little bit. So I'm gonna have you follow the tip of this pen. Can you see it with the lights?
I stopped to get some
Okay.
You guys video?
No, keep your head still. Keep your head still. You're gonna start 1 foot in front of the other, okay? Heel to toe. All right, go ahead, turn around. So at this time, you're being placed under arrest for operating while intoxicated. I'm going to take you to station. You are going to do another breath test, which I will then ask you again if you are willing to consent to, okay? But as of right now, on the portable breath test, you below 0.162. That's twice the legal limit, okay?
So we just saw a DUI arrest. Guy was driving with twice the legal limit. There's certain crimes you have sympathy for, but drunk driving is just a fucking stupid move, so.
Y'all tripping, man. I've been drinking, I just got work.
Okay,
I work 12 hours.
I'm not gonna violate your rights, right? I'm gonna give you your phone.
Damn, y'all ain't had to do that.
Got it?
Y'all bogus as hell, man. I'm a hard-working man. Yeah, man, y'all pay. Well, I got something for you when I get out, though.
What is that? What you got? What you got?
What do you got for us? You got it on camera?
Implied consent. I have probable cause to believe that you have operated a vehicle
I don't care about nothing that.
I must now offer.
I don't care about none of that.
Submit to a chemical test and inform.
No, nigga, y'all just take my life away from me, man.
Give me that. Stop
I just got my license back, man. After 15 years. Y'all gonna take that from me? Yeah, somebody gonna have to pay. I don't care what. Yeah, somebody gonna pay.
How long you been doing that contract and work for?
I've been doing it ever since I've been out. I've been out 3 months. How was you do time for it? Stalking.
Given the opportunity, would you ever become a police officer?
No.
You had a little bit of a struggle going in and out. What do you think it would take to break that cycle and just stay out and stay free?
Stop dealing with officers like him.
To stop, you've gone up. You're at a .172 now.
Well, what my charges is?
It's going to be OWI endangering for yourself and your 2 passengers, and regular OWI.
Oh my God, man. Bogus, man.
Still driving.
This would be another reason why I could never be a police officer. That should be a really difficult part of the job. But even though I know he messed up, I still have a sympathy for man, this guy just cannot help but repeat his.
Some people can.
As we were about to pack it up for the night, we got one last call. There were shots fired nearby, so we sped to the scene right away. This is what happened.
There's someone up there.
You ain't hear nothing or what?
I ain't hear nothing.
7 shots fired. We got the big guns out right now. We're looking. People are poking their heads out of their apartments, wondering what happened.
Do you think that guy in the window noticed?
Yeah.
Yep.
When he says, I didn't hear anything, and there were 7 bullets fired right there, does that sound impossible to you?
Yeah. He would have heard it.
What happened?
I don't know, bro. You was asleep. Why the is you asking me questions? You the one asking questions. You just asked what happened, didn't you?
Him ask me a question, bitch.
Hey, have a good night.
Get out my business.
Go ahead, go back to public school.
Man, go your ass back to school, bro.
Get a GED,
You the
big
one
toe.
that came here. What you talking about?
You right. Because you
comprehend.
being ignorant, that's why we came here.
Go find the rest of them shells.
Oh, they up there with you?
You got them.
That sound like an admission to guilt, huh?
Stupid ass.
Goofy.
Yeah, y'all said it was bullet holes in cars and shit. Let me check. Make sure there ain't no bullet holes in my car. Excuse me, bro. Why are you investigating my car? You think I'm scared of guns, bro? I'm not scared of no gun, bro. You got in my face, nigga. Car. For what?
You're a violation of Indiana property.
This is property, bro. This is property.
Come on back upstairs.
Alright, leave my car alone, bro.
You got your best interest in heart, King.
Leave my car alone, bro.
It's going. It ain't gonna be here in the morning. You stay here, right?
Yeah.
How long you been staying here?
I've been staying here for a while.
Longer than 30 days?
Yeah.
Longer than 90 days?
Yeah.
So you have 90 days to register your vehicle in Indiana once you become an Indiana resident.
I'm in the process of getting all that together.
Yeah, I mean, you get 90 days.
He said you, so now you're saying you back?
No, this isn't a because it's not his vehicle. He brought my attention to the vehicle. Now that I see that it has expired tags, the vehicle can be towed for any reason.
This is my car. I don't know what me and you had going on or whatever. I just moved out here to better myself and my kids. I have a 14-year-old. I'm trying to keep away from Chicago and things like that.
Can I help you with something?
No, you could go. You could go back in the house. You could go back in.
Bro, I'll give you another 60 days. I'll put a 60-day notice on the car. If the vehicle's still here, we're gonna have to tow it. So we tag the cases for evidence. We send them off to the system that we use with the state police that identifies those shell casings, which will obviously match it to the make and model of that firearm. And once they do that testing, they'll see if that firearm or those shell casings, or the shell casings from that firearm was used in another crime, or, you know what I mean, something like that.
We are driving through Chicago in rush hour traffic on our way to day 2 of filming with the East Chicago Police Department. The truth is, cops are an essential part of society. We just need to make sure that the cops that we have are accountable and just and fair. So anyways, this is day 2 with the East Chicago Police. How's it going, man? What's going through your mind starting off a shift?
I usually talk to guys when we get in, see what's going on throughout the day.
what we've had, like what calls we've had. I know there's a shooting in Porter County. There was earlier today. Kind of go over stuff like that when we get in.
How long you been doing this?
I joined the military. I did law enforcement in the Coast Guard for 5 years, a little less than 5 years. Got out, went to the academy in 2016. So then I came here about 4 years ago. So I've been here about 4 years.
One thing I envy about this job is it seems like there's opportunity to build real brotherhood, where you just don't get that in a cubicle environment.
No, yeah, no. And then on the other hand, it's a double-edged sword, because it's like cops tend to only hang out with cops, where like other jobs, you know, I was a union carpenter for a little bit, you know, like a lot of those people can hang out with other professions, you know. Once you become a cop, a lot of people don't want to hang out with you anymore. You know what I mean? Especially with like the, you know, the climate a couple of years ago, after everything that was going on with like BLM movements and all the other things, like it really, the public interest, you know, the public perception of us really pulled back.
You know, what was it like living through that?
Like we always have people, you know, like yelling 12 or, you know, 8, all the other stuff, you know, so nothing really changed. The people that didn't like us. People that did like us, they still liked us. You know, we still go to our calls and answer them the same way.
Folks, I do think police unfairly got the shit end of the stick in the media and to their reputation since the George Floyd era. They do a dangerous job that not many people would have the courage to do. So to me, the ACAB mentality that emerged was just plain stupid. I think we can all agree that pretty much any time you say everyone from a group is bad, you are gonna end up with a dumb and lazy way of thinking. However, I do think the BLM movement was right to point out that the police need to be held accountable. Everyone, including the police, should find that quite reasonable. To me, doctrines like qualified immunity are a bit scary, especially when it seems like this new administration in power is more okay with letting law enforcement do as they please without consequences. And for context, qualified immunity essentially means police officers would be shielded from personal liability on the job. People against qualified immunity believe this would set a dangerous precedent that would allow law enforcement to get away with things that they shouldn't. So I wanted to know what these police officers thought about policing in the post-George Floyd era.
That's changed a lot. You know, people think that we were for what happened. No, we're against officers like that, and I think that video changed us, and I think for the worse. I think it went a little overboard though, because I think some politicians, their job isn't guaranteed, so they're gonna go a little overboard. That's where the defund movement came. That's where the riots started to come, a lot of the protesting, and that's where you started seeing the decline in applicants for police departments. But on the positive side, it changed training. It changed the way now you deal with people like that. It made departments more accountable now. Just because you're not the one using the force doesn't mean you can't be found guilty.
You're gonna search it, it's an amnesty period, you tell me it's in there, if you give it to me, it is what it is, we throw it out, it's not that deep, but if you lie to me, I'm more likely to take you to jail. I don't know about it. I'm fine, step to the back.
Hopefully it comes back clear balance.
Set it for me. Yeah, like that. You're not supposed to be having that gun, bro.
I was transporting to my house like that. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I hear you, but you know you're not supposed to have it serious.
Yeah.
Apparently, he's a felon, and he also has a current pending felony case. So obviously, he's not supposed to be in possession of a firearm. All right, turn to face me. Take your belt off. Your chains. You walk that way. All right, bro, holler if you need anything.
Here's our normal.
What the hell is going on over here?
Check it out.
Is it an arrest?
I don't know. We'll see.
It's here.
That a Venezuelan driver bought the car. The plate doesn't match the car. And
Maybe bought a stolen car.
the car, he bought the car.
We might know the guys he bought it from. Hola, señor, ¿cómo está?
Oh.
Bien, gracias.
Bienvenidos a Estados Unidos. ¿Cómo sientes sobre policía en América?
Han sido respetuosos en cuanto a su trabajo.
Habla sobre la diferencia de policía en Venezuela y policía aquí.
Oh, demasiada diferencia. En Venezuela la policía son puros delincuentes con uniforme.
¿Sientes más seguro aquí con policía o en Venezuela con policía?
Oh, acá, definitivamente acá.
After a routine traffic stop, this Venezuelan gentleman was found to be doing nothing wrong and sent on his way.
He's his headlights on. He's trying. Adam over traffic stop. Yeah, 100 block. Oh. Dude, what are you doing? 300 block of Alder.
He's just trying to go about his day.
What the f are you doing, bro? What's going on?
With what?
What do you mean with what?
What happened?
What do you mean what happened? You see me behind you and then you start backing up. You almost hit my car, bro. What do you mean? You thought I was parking? You thought I was parking with my blues on? You got a brake light out. Give me your license. Where you coming from, man?
No, I was door dashing.
Say again?
I was door dashing.
You're door dashing? Do you live here? You live across the street? Is that your mom or what? Say again?
It's on the license.
What do you mean it's on the license?
What's going on? Why are you even calling?
You got any guns in the car, bro? You have no guns in the car? If you do, I mean, you can legally own them, right? I'm not trying to pinch you up. I'd rather know than not know. Did you have one?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, man. Hey, if you don't listen. Hey, okay, listen. I get on making you nervous. You're making me nervous, bro. Because you're backing up, bro, and I was getting nervous. I ain't here to try to pinch you up. Okay? If you're straight with me, I'm straight with you. Without reaching for, where is the gun? Is it on your person?
Yeah. It's
okay. So do me a favor. Put your hands on the wheel for me, okay? And just keep them there. Okay? Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get the gun. It's in here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this one's. I'm gonna search his car. I can smell it, but he's got some stuff in there too.
So when you see the cops like this and your son, what goes through your head?
Not good, man. Ain't good, buddy.
A little nervous?
No, I mean, it is what it is. We've been through this years, man, you know. We always going through this.
He's at a brake light down. So just brake light down.
Okay.
And then
We get it.
And the thing, and you know, and the reason he's even got to this point where I'm talking to him, and he didn't want to talk to me really, and then I asked him if he had a gun, and he's no, and then it turned out he had a gun. You know, he ended up coming clean about it. You know what I mean? But like, you know, obviously being very, you know, and I get it. I don't know whatever interaction he's had with us before, but you know, like I told him, he's straight with me, I'm straight with him, and as long as there's nothing crazy, then he'll be on his way. He's not under arrest. He's just detained right now. Okay. That's all. Here's your license back, bro. Okay? Yeah. I'm glad you didn't hit my car. I really thought you were gonna hit my car. What I'm gonna do, so put that in your pocket, okay? The keys are right here. I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, it's either one of your brake lights. I think it's that one. I think it's your left one's out completely. Here's your keys. No ticket, nothing like that. Just get your taillight fixed, okay? Don't back into a cop car. Cool? All right, bro? The way he was driving, like everything, dude. And like, you asked him a simple question. Like when I asked him for his license, I don't know if you saw, but like I wanted to go like take it from him, and he like he pulled it back from me right away and was like, "Oh, what'd you stop me for?" And I'm like, "Dude, like, give me your license." Like, but you know, lying about a gun and being kind of weird and being really weird actually, and then the driving behavior and everything else like that. Oh, and then he told me that he just bought the gun, but the gun looked like the wear marks on it, unless he bought it used, I guess. Adam Edward. This vehicle crashed into the concrete barrier. The suspect ran. There's blood in the car. I don't know. They're on foot somewhere. I don't know where they would have came from. He lives right down the street. Oh yeah, they're fucked up.
It is amazing that someone can be bleeding that bad walking down the street and no one really notices.
And he probably has a head injury because he hit. I mean, I'm sure. Like you can see, there's blood in the airbag.
I think it's underrated how much alcohol can fuck your life up. Like alcohol is so popular in this country.
Yep.
But it contributes to a lot of issues we have, and especially probably from what you guys see.
Yep. Oh man. Yeah. The amount of like even just violent, like where people want to resist or start shit with us, or like, you know, even just them like just screaming at us, or just like, you know, fighting with everything. Yeah. All over booze, bro.
After meeting with a tow truck driver to get this ditched vehicle sorted out, Miguel and I returned to the police cruiser. While Officer Schindler was still outside taking care of business, he heard what he believed was a gunshot, something Miguel and I did not hear inside the car. Deciding to take action, Officer Schindler began pursuing what he believed was the most likely vehicle that could be responsible for this. Here's what happened next.
Yes, sir. Oh, they do like those gunshots?
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Oh, they sound like gunshots to me. Yeah.
Not my phone dropping in the car.
No, I think that car over there. Adam Edward, I got possible shots fired.
The car that's...
Car northbound on Indy, past the McShane.
How many shots?
I don't know, that's like an old guy, doesn't it?
That must freak them out when the when the light gets shined in there.
I don't.
You're sure? Cause I dropped my phone in the car. I don't know if you heard that. But it was like, dun-dun.
No, I heard there was like multiple shots. So. Driver! Exit the car with your hands up! Keep your hands up! Exit the car! Okay, take your seatbelt. Driver! Passenger, stay in the car! Take your seatbelt off and exit the car! Walk back to the sound of my voice! Keep coming! Stop! Stay there, face away from me! Are there any firearms in the car?
No.
As you were just driving by me, okay, I heard multiple shots being fired off. And it sounded like they were coming from your vehicle, okay?
That was the car who passed by us, sir.
That was the other car that passed by you?
Yeah.
What do you mean? It was their car?
Yeah, they were driving by when he hit the gas. That's what it did, the ta ta ta.
So listen.
This is so embarrassing.
Why is it embarrassing?
So embarrassing. And you see, I understand it, but honest to God, I mean, man, this is ridiculous.
So listen to me, man. Okay, you're not in cuffs anymore, are you? I haven't been disrespectful.
I understand that.
I haven't been disrespectful to you.
Correct.
So listen. So listen. So I don't not believe you that it wasn't the other car. I get
to
you.
me, this is just an embarrassment.
I mean,
that's to me.
I get you. I know.
Okay.
I understand.
So that's all
I
I'm
understand.
saying.
So you're free to go. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, sir. Hey, dude, what?
So you
that's fixing to get you locked up, dude.
He doesn't have to. Just like she can record, they can record.
There ain't no reason for that, man. Come on.
Folks, to be clear, this man was found to be entirely innocent of any wrongdoing and was simply picking up a pizza and driving his wife home from work. To me, this was a bit much. You guys have a job where a decision you have to make in a split second will be decided in a court where people have months and months to look over the information. What is that like?
That's difficult because that's just one factor. We're also judged on social media by the public. When I got hired in '98, there was no such thing as social media. So when we made a mistake, your life wasn't exposed immediately within seconds of you making that life or death decision, right? Now, yeah, I feel for my officers because, like you said, they're in the moment. It could be dark, they got to call about shots fired, there's a guy with a gun, and they have to hurry up and decide their next course of action in a matter of seconds, at the same time worried about their safety, the safety of the public. Is this the right guy? Is that a gun? All of this is happening in their head, and they're expected to make the right decision. So I feel bad for my officers on the streets because they're one mistake away from being judged on social media and losing their job and their freedom.
All right, folks, this was a look into the East Chicago Police Department, what it's like, a day in the life as an officer, making moves. I'm very happy they invited me and interested to see what you guys thought of this. I can tell you this is a very difficult job. I wouldn't sign up for this job. The risk, the danger, the complications, doing this in 2024 is a difficult thing. Hopefully we get to do this all around the country. Now that we've proven we can get in here and do it, let's see St. Louis, let's see Memphis. Thank you to these officers for letting us drive with them all day. I mean, that's Pretty damn fucking cool to go from interviewing pimps and fentanyl dealers to being allowed in a cop car. The goal of this channel is always to experience different sides of life, from billionaire to crack house, from presidential candidate to killer. We want to experience it all. See you guys next week. Today we're going to take an inside look at the world's oldest profession, prostitution. The earliest known record of prostitution dates back to ancient Babylonia in 2400 BC. It's continued throughout the ages and extended to every corner of the planet. In this video, we visit a street locals call the Hostro in Chicago's most dangerous neighborhood, West Garfield Park. All right, we're on the block. It's West Garfield Park. And the video today is we're talking to pimps, we're talking to prostitutes, and we're seeing what their life is like, what's the behind the scenes, and asking them questions. So here we go. All right, so what do you go by? Baby?
No, let me get my phone! That's the shit I be talking about! I don't know.
So far, we're not off to the best start. Seems like a contentious business relationship. A pimp is a prostitute's best friend and worst enemy. While he does protect her body and her money from dangerous men on the street, they are also notoriously heavy-handed and can take 60 to 70% of their employees' revenue. So we already saw, it looks like it's not such a good relationship between the pimp and hoe. What are the proper terms I should even be using right now? Hoe, bitch, prostitute.
Shit, any one of them. Shit.
Yeah.
Basically.
And they won't get offended if I say, how's your bitch doing?
Talking about the pimp?
Yeah, if I ask the pimp, like, how should I refer to his women?
I think you should ask him that.
If you had to guess, what percent of the profit, like, does the pimp keep and the hoe keep?
80 or 20.
Really?
That's not the ask.
Is that him? I don't think he's happy right now. So the mission is always to try and bring the raw shit, film the underbelly of society, catch the raw shit there is. And a lot of this stuff is kind of depressing, is sad, but I mean, this is stuff that happens in every city in America, and I think it's worth looking into and worth asking people what it's like. And I mean, at the end of the day, these are all humans walking around. These are all people that were once kids with aspirations, and maybe they wanted to be a teacher or a fireman or who knows what, and here they are walking corners. I mean, just picture if this was your sister, your mom, or someone you knew. All right, so Kodak Black says in a song that pimping ain't easy. What do you think about that line?
Hell no, pimping ain't never easy.
What is it like?
Shit, maintenance, maintaining.
How should I refer to the employee? Hoe, a bitch, a trick? What's the proper term?
However you want to refer to them, however it best please you.
What's your preference? Like, how many do you like to have on a roster?
Me, I don't usually be doing it full time. I don't usually be on that type of shit.
This is just a little side hustle?
Yeah, I just be getting a little bread here and there when I need the rent money paid and shit.
Describe yourself in 3 words.
Yeah, motivated, ambitious. Can use the dedicated twice.
Cool. Some people, like, it's being a pimp is glorified. Other people think, like, oh man, you're making a living off mistreating women. How do you address both sides of the coin?
I mean, shit, how you mistreating women? If you ain't hurting nobody, shit. Ain't nobody getting hurt.
What makes you say to a customer, don't ever call my phone again?
Shit, if they don't come with the money right away, or they up a blick or some shit, some people be up in guns and shit on the females and shit.
And of that bread, how much do they keep, or how much? Like, how do you do your payroll? I guess
I can't disclose that type of shit.
That's too much.
Yeah.
Thank you, man. So you said you got into this 11 years ago. How did you get into this?
Actually, I was in Indiana with my family members, and I met this girl down there, and she portrayed herself to be my friend, but really she was just willing me in to for her daddy to grab me. You feel
His
me?
daddy slang for pimp?
Yes. He told me he was a pimp after he took me from Indiana and brought me into Chicago, you know?
So he took you away from your family and all your friends,
Yeah.
and kind of you were dependent on him then at that point?
Yeah, exactly. He had ended up giving me a drug habit, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't know no better. You know, I was young at the time.
And that's the guy that you're talking about?
No.
You have so this is what made you leave that guy and join up with this guy?
Because I got tired of him abusing me, mentally abusing me, emotionally, physically, you know? And when I met SJ, that's what we gonna call him, SJ.
Yeah.
It was different, you know, he came correct. He just wanted me as a person. He didn't judge me no matter what I did, you feel me? Even if I was on the streets or I did drugs, he just wanted me for me, you know?
So what's the upside for you to do this?
You know something? It's the money that make me do it, you know? Because it's a steady income, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no taxes on it.
Okay, so what are we about to see right now?
Right now, you're gonna see her date.
Yeah.
She in that car with a John.
Should you pick, like, how do you make it sure that's safe for your...
Because she parked in a spot that I know she at.
So
So if anything go wrong, she stay close where she got to yell, scream. I know exactly where she parked at.
So have you ever had to run in and kind of rescue a situation?
Yeah, one day some guy was trying to kill her. You know what I'm saying? Literally trying to kill her with a gun. And one of my friends called and told me where she was at. When I made it right here, she was just getting out the car. And I told her to run. Dude started shooting her. He in jail right now. I know y'all heard about the serial killer that was going to all in different states, killing them girls, the prostitutes.
So she just got done?
Yeah, she just came off a date. This is the safe spot. You know what I'm saying? It's better to park in alleys because if the police pull up and they see you sitting on the Hostro, they know most likely they
What she just asked you, son?
She said she can bring him out the door. He'll walk up.
So what did she just do? Give him a quick job?
Yeah, it depends on what he wanted. Might have been a 30-minute sex.
It seemed like he didn't last that long.
So it might have been just a job. But this how they date because it's more convenient for them to be in the dark in case the police roll down.
How do the police try and crack down on this shit often? No, it seems
This
seems like it's pretty out in the open.
Yeah, they ride past to check on the girls. You got some white shirts that come through here just to stop by and see how they doing.
Basically, as long as they're okay, they don't care.
As long as they ain't out here erratic. What I mean by that, like
hey, put over there. Zoom in. Zoom in. They're waving at you. Just zoom in.
Yeah, so that's all they do. Just go somewhere secluded.
So how do you view yourself as a person on the scales of good and bad and right and wrong? Yeah.
I don't like it. Off the strength of that's my girl, and I feel like what I have sexually, another man should have it.
So is she also someone that you are dating?
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like anyone I've talked to so far enjoys this business.
No.
It's just a means to an end.
Honestly, the reason why a lot of girls do this is just to get high. A lot of them do this just to get high.
So what percentage of these girls would you say are hooked on something?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them. Every last one of them out there. They have a bad habit. You see people spend $100 on drugs. They bad.
So what did he ask for?
A job.
That seemed like he did things quick over there.
Yeah, you only get 5 to 10 minutes for a job. And
Really?
if you got some good head, you're gonna get it done, basically.
And if he doesn't finish in time, does he have to pay again, or?
Yeah, he's gonna have to pay either extra or leave it at that.
So how are you feeling right now?
Okay, this one of the guy that I was dating is one of my regulars. He usually come every other weekend, and he do a job service for $150, and I get my money. I do him well, and he goes by his way, and I go by mine.
That's quick money for sure. So what's running through your head right now?
Life.
Life?
Like, is it gonna get easier or is it gonna get harder?
Where would you say it is right now?
Right now, I'm at a point of a standstill. I really don't know what I want to do in life,
You feel a little bit stuck?
Yeah.
Does any of it, is any of it fulfilling? Like, oh, I did, like me and a customer.
Yeah, actually, yes. Because we date police officers, we date lawyers.
Really?
Yes.
And this is kind of, they come to you when they want to be hush-hush. You're kind of a mistress of sorts. So how soon does another customer come?
They come back to back.
So you have another one coming right now? Like, how do they schedule this shit? How do you know?
Either we get their numbers and they get ours, or we just pace back and forth and they stop for us.
They know where to find you. And when's quitting time for you? Like, is it after a certain dollar amount? Is it?
Most of the time it be like 5-6 hours. I start at 5 and then I leave like 5 in the morning.
And is it harder to do in the winter?
No.
Because I'm sure in the winter you can't just go in an alley like that and it's going to be icicles on...
Actually, no, it's not really that hard up in the winter time.
No?
Yeah, it did. Most of the time we really don't like do the alleys unless we're in a car.
So cars are where business happens in the winter?
Yeah, and hotels.
Yeah. That's a John right there.
Look at him, look at him.
That's as John as it gets. Old ass white dude. God damn it. Is that a customer or is that a pimp?
No, that's one of their girls. The dude in the driver's seat, that's his girl wiped up. So he just sitting out here watching her back, making sure nobody run up on her and hurt him. So that's all. Like when I sit out here, we just sit out here to make sure nobody run up and try to hurt them.
Okay, so what does a day in the life look like? Like what time do you start what you do and what time do you get to go to sleep and rest for the night?
It might be 12 o'clock at night or it might be 4 o'clock in the morning
Mhm.
to probably like 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
It looked like a business guy just drove by. Do you get all sorts of people come here, and
Oh yes, we do. I prefer a guy who got a 9-to-5 job.
how many of your customers are regulars and how many of them are new?
I got probably about a good 10 regulars and probably, who knows how many new ones.
And was there anyone that you had to tell, hey, I can't see you anymore?
Yeah,
Is it because they crossed any lines?
yeah.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing that a customer's ever tried to request?
Shit in their mouth.
What? And is that a repeat experience for that guy?
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's a tough one to pull off, I would
couldn't
imagine.
do it. His house smelled like shit when I walked in there. All gagged out.
Do you enjoy what you do?
No, but it's quick, fast money. You know what I'm saying?
So what, like, how much cash does someone have to pull up with for things to get going?
Oh shit, they gotta come with 100. They gotta start off with 100.
And is that like hand blow job and then you work your way up?
That's a job.
Okay. What would you say to anyone that's considering this? Let's say there's a 17, 18-year-old girl out there that's wondering, hey, is this something that I should do? What would you say to them?
I ask them, can I talk to them, and I tell them that this is not the life they want to start. You're gonna run into pimps. They might kidnap you, throw you in their trunk, take you out of town, you know, for months, years, and then bring you back, you know what I'm saying, when you really, you know what I'm saying, feel lost to the world because the only person you know is that man.
So are there any pimps that you say are good dudes?
It is what it is. It ain't no good, no bad. It's pimps are pimps.
What was your childhood like?
I had a beautiful childhood. Shit, I decided to see what this lifestyle was, and I liked it. Let me put this up front, though. I am a mother of 4 kids, okay? And my kids, I didn't drag my kids into my lifestyle. I made sure my kids was put in a good place and get loved the way I would love them, okay? And also, all 4 of my kids got full scholarships.
Wow. Are there any customers that you like?
Yeah, I like them as friends, you know. They're good peoples, but you know.
Would you ever date a customer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to think.
I'll date you too.
Yeah?
Just let me know what time.
What's the most dangerous situation you've been in from this profession?
Being surrounded by 5 motherfucking Mexicans, but I got out of there alive.
That sounds intense.
Yeah, but I bet they gonna think twice before they pick a black girl up again.
So describe yourself in 3 words.
Smart, pretty, bold.
And how long have you been doing this?
For like,
excuse me,
10, 15 years.
Yeah, and what have you learned in your time doing this?
Don't trust no one.
No one?
No one.
Is there anyone you feel like you have in your life that you can trust and rely on?
Yeah, my mommy and my daddy.
And what do they know that you're here, or?
Yep, they don't like it though.
Yeah. Are you able to see them still?
Yeah.
Okay. Would you say for your clientele, like, do you know most of them, or does it get risky if you don't know? Like, is it always nerve-wracking the first time you get with a customer?
No.
No? Is it kind of an adrenaline rush?
Yep.
So part of it is exciting. What's the weirdest thing that customers ever asked you to do?
To have sex with him and let him watch and let somebody in my and him eat it out.
Wow. Are there all sorts of people that will come by? Is it businessmen? Is it guys that run car dealerships? People that work at McDonald's? Like, you can't really predict who's going to roll up? Are there any upsides to this job, and what are the downsides?
The upside is that you make a lot of money, and the downside is that it comes with a lot of problems.
Yeah.
It comes with a lot of snakes and grimy and dirtiness and greasiness.
Yeah. I would imagine. What would you say is the most that someone like you ever heard of or yourself has ever made in a night?
I want to say probably like 1,500.
I just got one thing to say.
Yeah.
And we all have did drugs out here. You know what I'm saying? I did drugs to keep me numb.
Yeah.
Because you got people come over here trying to stick them up because they know what they over here doing. You got people that act like they tricks. You let the girl get in the car with them, date them, then rob them.
What's the craziest story that has happened?
The weirdest shit I seen, no lie. It was a white girl. She was playing this black dude for his money. He slit her throat, left her ass on the back porch.
Wow.
Dude, that's a John right there. Somebody said one of the girls finna get out the car for bait.
Go ahead.
They'll drop them
Can we
off.
film that, or is that?
Yeah. See, they ain't nothing but a John. See, most of them come with tinted windows. So you can't see in their car. They don't want nobody seeing them. So you will see a lot of Johns with tints. You let out the car. He ain't gonna drop it right here. He put it all the way down there.
Because he's scared of you guys?
Yeah, because he see a lot of guys out here. That's how it goes. Just like that. She get in the car, come back, get dropped off, that's custom.
Wow. So they call this the Hostro.
This the Hostro.
So how did that go?
Actually, it went fine. It was just a simple blowjob.
Is that what most guys ask for?
Yeah, most guys ask for blowjobs. Me particular, I don't do sex because I have a man. You feel me?
So that's the thing you say for him?
Yeah, that's the thing I say for him. But mostly my blowjob be like 180 to 200.
I feel like I've heard in Milwaukee it's like $40. That's not enough, huh?
No, it's not at all. I would have flipped the fuck out.
So what was your childhood like?
It was rough. To be honest, it was really rough. You feel me? I had to be grown before I wanted to.
What aspects of it were rough?
I had a cousin that used to molest me and my little cousin from the time from when I was 3 until I was 12.
Wow, 3?
Yeah, she started molesting me when I was 3. My sister caught him.
What percentage of women in your shoes you feel like have had a childhood where they got sexually abused in some way? Is it a high percentage?
I think it is, you know, and then I think like a lot of these girls come out here because they want to find something. They want to be loved, you feel me? Like, they want that support system. You know, if I can do this twice and I can change my life, I would, you know. I don't wish this on nobody at all, and it's not good for girls.
So would your
to
family
this.
take you in and support you in a transition period?
Of course.
But it's the fact that you have to come clean.
Exactly. That's the thing. I'm gonna have to come clean. But yeah, my family, they'll embrace me with no problem. You know.
Yeah. So do you want to get married one day?
Yeah, of course. I see myself getting married. I've been with him for maybe 12 years. Like.
Sounds like you got. I mean, your relationship has standed the test of time. So it sounds like.
Mm-hmm.
So is the dream kind of to get financially stable enough to move out, get married, and kind of start a new life?
Yeah, something like that. It just getting hard, you know.
So the plan is to stack away a lot of cash and then start a new life.
Yeah.
What's the amount that you have to hit to be like, I'm ready to go?
Like 50,000.
Okay. And how long do you think that would take you to do?
Just to be honest, a couple of months. It depends on
Being disciplined for another couple months?
It depends upon me though. If I want to play around, you feel me, with my money, or I want to put it in the bank, you feel me? But literally, when you out here in these streets, you don't think about the things that you do, you feel me? And you don't think about the people that you hurt.
So it sounds like the next chapter, like you sock away another chunk of dough, you keep your head down, you do this for another month or two, and your life can change.
Yeah, and that's what I expect, because my guy, he don't get high. Like the main things that you think about a person that does this, that's up in this line of business. Oh, she got a drug habit. Oh, she living on the streets. You feel me? He don't do none of that. That man right there is here for me. You feel me? He's waiting on me to stop.
So is your drug habit what's holding you back?
Exactly. And yeah.
How hard is it to get clean?
It's not hard at all to get clean. It's about if I want to. You feel me? And right now, at this moment, I be stressed out so much, low key, that sometimes I take it overboard, and he have to check me and let me know, like, no, this ain't what we do. You feel me?
So, not everything is cut and dry. Things are pretty complex, and this was not a fun video to shoot. It's sad in a lot of ways, and well, I guess is there any message you have for people out there? Any parting words you want to have?
Be inspired within yourself. Love yourself for who you are and not what other people say you are. Or, just be you and love yourself, you feel me? Because ain't nobody gonna love you like you.
And I think there's a lot of people that will be watching this that are going through different tough things in their life. Some people, their parents are going through a divorce. Some people are addicted to a drug. Some people have eating issues. There's so many, life is always tough things. There's never not tough things. And I think just knowing that, each new day you can turn a new chapter. Your actions are the ink that writes the story of your life.
Yes.
And the person you are today, a year from now, you can look back and be in a totally different spot and situation.
And you're right. You're completely right. And hopefully one day I get to see you again and be able to tell you that.
I would love to have you as a guest on a podcast one day, baby. So
I'd love to do it too, and then I can show you some of my music.
Perfect. Well, I think we're gonna peace out, but thank you for talking with us. We'll see you guys next week as always. I love you guys. Thank you for the support. If you can write any kind messages, baby, I would love that, and I'll see you guys next week.
He just got out of jail, y'all, but he's back. Whoa,
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. Today, we're on the east side of Chicago with the most gangster female rapper in Chicago, Mellow Bucks.
Yeah!
that band, bit spent and went up in.
I ever had a friend that what? Rap is typically a male-dominated field, especially the more gangster it gets. I've traveled to many hoods across America and I've never come across a crew of female gangsters. It's always the dudes that are out running the streets. That was until I heard of Mellow and her crew in Chicago.
You gon' bap in all your raps and we gon' really stand on business. Now she ducked her shit when I pulled up. I put VV on her shit and choked her ass up like a duck. With some little ass chains, I call them still fans. I over his ass. Now they think I'm wearing rare bottoms.
The Chicago drill scene is notorious for the violent nature of the music it produces. When I saw Mellow's music videos, I was blown away by what I saw. Her crew was reckless, aggressive, and boy did they like to twerk. These females had more pipes than a plumber, and they even had a reputation for beating up ops they caught in the streets. This intrigued me, so I took a journey to Chicago to see if Mellow and her crew lived up to the hype. We couldn't fit all the booty shaking in this video, so visit my Patreon for the extended cut. Ladies and gentlemen, join me as we hit the treacherous streets of Chicago. This channel, we see a lot of dudes, a lot of dude crews doing all the you know what. Today, it's gonna be females. That's something new. I have no idea how sketchy the area is, but judging by her music videos, I would guess pretty sketchy. We'll see on the block. Are there any big rappers in this neighborhood? We're supposed to be meeting a female rapper out here.
What's her name?
Mellow, I think.
Mellow Buck?
You ever heard of her before?
Yeah, I know Mellow.
What can you tell us about the area?
This the No Limit area where her and Lil Baby and Mellow Buck's from.
Isn't Kanye West, didn't he grow up nearby?
Oh yeah, he's from down there on 79. We on 76 right now.
You guys ever heard of this rapper named Tommy G? He's crazy.
Tommy G, he from the east side?
I mean, he's all over the place, but he has a mixtape coming out very soon. And the bars on it, dude, it's like, holy shit, is this guy like the next coming of Drake, Biggie, Tupac? Nobody knows, but we're gonna find him out. He's got like a mustache, like a kind of bad goatee. He sometimes wears a blue hat and a black jacket. He also drives a silver Chevy, you know. But
so y'all shoot
you
videos?
Haven't seen him at all?
No, I haven't seen him.
Okay, I'll stay on the lookout. What do you think of this guy?
Man, he don't really look like a rapper.
Y'all coming to vlog? Oh my gosh, there's more.
Good meeting you, alright? Stay safe, okay? He was not picking up on the Tommy G wearing. We're in the burbs, right?
No, we over east. We in the trenches.
What?
We in the trenches.
They told us we were pulling up to the suburbs.
No, we ain't pulling up to no suburbs. We in the hood.
Ooh, what's your making?
Stuffed chicken, garlic mashed potatoes, corn on the cob, shit like that.
This is the first time we've done a video and people have cooked good food.
Cause they ass know how to cook, babe. I cook, okay? I don't just rap and throw bitches through the window. I'm Mellow Bucks, aka Pretty Op, Big Bucks, you know?
Why do they call you Pretty Op?
My brother called himself Big Op, so I'm Pretty Op. You know, like, I'm the op for the girls. Pretty in the face, but still a threat to everybody, for sure.
Is it stressful living like that?
I grew up like this happened my whole life. There's not too much on my shoulders, you know what I'm saying? But for somebody who just now jumping off the porch, hell yeah, it'll be stressful type shit. Like, you know, I witnessed this kind of shit and I've been through this kind of shit my whole life.
Yeah.
I grew up in the trenches. People that get it. People that don't, you know?
And you know how I know you're from Chicago? Yeah. Chicago person says here or there, that's how I can tell.
Here or there?
Yeah. What can you tell us about this area?
Dead smack over east, the heart of over east, the real over east. I'm talking about the deep end, about the water, baby.
So did you ever go for polar plunges in the winter? You ever just jump in, just get tough?
Hell nah, we ain't doing no shit like that. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like that's how we should end the episode tonight.
Oh my God.
You've never done it before?
I skinny dip before.
So one thing I've been struggling with lately, okay? Sometimes rappers will be like, you know what time it is?
Yeah.
And I don't even know the time.
Yeah, you know what time it is.
They're like, you know what the going on? I'm like,
I don't know what going on.
How do you deal with situations like that?
Really, when people say that, they just want somebody to hype them up. Be like, yeah, you know what the going on? Watch this. We taking shots, right?
I'll do
you know what time it is.
Oh, you know what
time it is. Yeah, you know what time it is. Stop playing, yeah. I hope this don't make me get raped.
Whoa. Is that an issue in the area?
Hell no, we don't people these. We don't tolerate none of that shit.
3 words to describe Mellow Bucks, what would you say?
Dead f***ing the craziest one of the most hard-working people I've ever met.
If anyone is hard-working, it's hard to beat them. Is there any Chicago legends that are from nearby?
Hell yeah, we got her. We got Baby. Come on, stop playing. You ain't heard the Church Gang?
So Sounds like they need a towel, because drench game sounds like a little out of hand. Tell us the mixture that you got going on right now.
Alright, man, so all black people use garlic powder and onion powder. This is my favorite right here. I don't use seasoning salt, I use Tony. This will make you slap your daddy too. Parsley always just to make my food look pretty because it don't taste like shit. But your real seasoning, you want that to make comments. You got the roasted garlic and herb, we're gonna put that on the chicken, alright?
What do you think is a good side to go with this?
Mashed potatoes, I do a corn.
It feels like conscious rap has completely disappeared from the scene.
But you got a lot of people that's from the trenches that feel like rapping is their way out, so they rapping about their everyday life or what they see every day. So that's why you do hear like a lot of I feel like I'm so versatile, but what people know me for sure is my drill rap. I can't never have that side of me though. Like it's super hard to hide. Like, you know, I got a lot of shit that I've been through, so I'm gonna keep rapping about it. Whoever fuck with it, whoever don't, you know what I'm saying? But
I need your honest feedback about something, okay? Keep it or shave it?
I think keep it. If you shave your mustache, you gonna look like a police officer. I know you
Captain,
look like
back to the precinct. I gotta go back for a haircut.
Nah, you cool, gang. You got no business.
That's a question I have for you. Can a person in a wheelchair stand on business?
It's all about the upper body strength.
I heard that you beat someone's ass in public.
Oh my God! Yeah, I had to throw a whole little window back.
That seems very violent. But you seem like a gentle person.
I am. I'm real gentle. Just don't push my motherfucking buttons, you know? I just got a bad temper. So I get mad at the smallest things and go off real quick about the smallest shit.
What are your biggest pet peeves?
Talking about my mama. That's what got the last through a window. Don't bring my mama up.
What's another pet peeve you got?
Lying. I hate a lying ass.
Would you date somebody that's less gangster than you?
I have before. I had to kick them to the curb though. They weren't like that. I was choking their ass out, all kind of shit.
Would you date someone that works a 9 to 5?
No.
Why not?
Because the nigga with a 9 to 5 can't do shit with me. I don't work a 9 to 5. The niggas that for me is the street niggas. Dreadhead felons, gang bang killers, on my mama. Pretty out, cooking class 101. You hoes don't know how to cook.
What's going on in here?
Put your corn in some half and half and then some fucking milk. The corn gonna be nice and creamy, okay? Put you some black pepper, some slap your mama, and some parsley. Slap some butter on there, a little bit more parsley. But yeah, y'all, I don't just rap, you know? I cook. I like a little housewife sometimes.
Your music videos, when I showed my wife, she's like, damn, she looks fun. She looks like the real deal.
Yeah. Damn, you married? Go ahead.
Sweet cheeks, I call them.
No, sweet cheeks?
Yeah.
That.
You want to get married?
Marriage is overrated to me. I feel like everybody cheat.
So you just gotta find someone that is honest and does what they say they're gonna do.
The type of niggas that I like, you will never get a faithful nigga out no wood nigga. Like, you know?
Have you ever spent too much on jewelry and you're like, holy shit, I just wasted the monthly budget on jewelry?
No. I say go back, try to buy property.
A pair of girls will make you happy for a day or two, but buying investment properties is what you build generational family wealth for.
No instant potatoes like this. Yeah.
No, it's good, it's good.
No, we get yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah. That's what I gotta say. Yeah. Yeah. They still wanna lick my toes, huh? Yeah. Still wanna lick my crack.
Would you ever lick a man's ass?
Hell no.
Would you ever lick your man's crack?
Hell nah. Look, we ain't eating niggas' asses over here. Y'all want y'all ass ate?
Had like twice in my life, and I will say, it was a memorable experience.
Wow, it was just an experience. So you don't be doing that shit on the regular?
No, my wife won't do that.
Making my way through the hood, looking good, wishing a would. This my old crib on this block. block. When I was a shorty, I used to live on Kingston. That's where we hung out at, you know. I had a couple cribs too over east though. You know, I got a crib on like 80th in Kingston, 76 in Phillips, 77 in Kingston. This yellow building, this my old crib when I was a shorty. I'm talking about like baby, 1, 2, you know.
So if there's young women in school right now that are watching you and want to become a female drill rapper, what would you tell them?
Pursue your dreams. Don't let nobody get in the way of your dreams. Stay raw, stay authentic. You don't have to change for the industry. This the 8 block right here, 078. We 078, 079, but I'm really a 78 baby. Like, this is where we used to party at. This is where we used to kick it at right here. Right here we used to hang here all the time. Y'all see the sound right here? 78 for Essex. This the real year right here. What? So I want to introduce y'all to somebody, right? Her name is Teresa. We call her Mama Teresa. She been over east for as long as I can remember.
She pierced my ears.
She pierced my nose, my ears. She makes tasers, lashes, nose rings, everything y'all need. My gusto even got the 2 pieces for y'all hoes, okay? You think you Nikki? Oh my mama,
I feel like someone that wears this is gonna do freaky shit
and
to you.
Ooh.
How often do you change what you're wearing?
A week to 10 days.
Okay.
Sure.
So your boyfriends are getting a new woman like every week to 10 days.
Yeah, you already know my nigga, whoever shit. They gonna get a new every week. You hear me?
Mother Teresa, how long have you known Mellow Bucks?
I know a long time. So I've been here 44 years.
Yeah. I'm only 22, so I've only been born half as long as she been here. So you can just imagine. Mama Teresa the one.
He said, ain't that Mulatto Bucks? No, Mellow Bucks.
Mulatto Bucks.
Right.
It's Mellow Bucks. Don't forget the extra Z, okay?
You the first celebrity I ever met.
Come on, we can bitch.
Mother Teresa, do you have any advice about life for the youngsters that might be watching this? Any advice for the people out there about being a business owner?
Don't come to me. She said, I don't know, just get that money. Right or wrong, Teresa? She said, I don't know, just get that money. Thank you. Have a good night,
You've accomplished a lot at a young age. What's something you're most proud of?
My impact on women, yep, right here.
And what do you think your impact on women is?
My impact on women is that you can do whatever you put your mind to, no matter what narrative people or men put out on women. The way I rap, I had so many people telling me you should have more sex appeal, or you should rap like this, or you shouldn't be so hard, you shouldn't be so gangster. And, you know, what about the tomboys? What about the girls that's like me? What about the girls that grew up rough? What about the girls that's in the trenches? I love when I do shows for the kids and the kids rapping my song word for word, because these kids growing up just like me, so I want to be the voice for them, you know what I'm saying, but also show them it's a way out.
What is your biggest regret?
I don't regret nothing, because everything is a lesson. So if I can learn something from it, what made me make the right decision next time, I don't regret it. I got knowledge. I came out this situation with knowledge on my mama. I ain't regretting it. Let me show y'all. This my block right here. 78 for Essex. Oh, here come Felon coming down the stairs. Don't school, Felon, don't school. Don't be scared, check it out. Check it out. What my favorite?
Locked up.
Oh, what? If Felon say he finna go put some shoes on, he don't want to see y'all in this little sock.
You get treacherous around here?
It go down. We in the trenches, you hear me? You feel like probably rip this out for a link card. If y'all don't know, my first ever song I ever dropped is called When Silly. I did a King Von remix. Long live King Von, yeah. Pooski over here. Yeah. My little bro looks one right here. He just got out of jail, y'all, but he's back. He's back. Hey, this is the one that's gonna chase you down. This big 30. That's big man for 30. And any hoes that play with my brother, hey, Drench. Shut up, yo, niggas can't do shit. Shut up, bitches, take this. Don't play with phone and what my cousin say, like a magic trick, niggas just gonna disappear. We don't know. My good sis with the dreads that y'all just seen me help cook the food, she went to work. That's why y'all don't see her right now. That paid her manager $25 to leave work. Y'all over here, she on the way. And when y'all wet, you ain't gotta get wet. When you stay wet, you gotta get wet.
Studio or chicken? Where we head next?
Studio.
Man, so this is a rambunctious crew, dude. Like, they got some pep in their step. I'm a fan of Mellow Bucks, like her energy, her charisma, her attitude. I'll be shocked if she's not like the next Sexy Red or Nicki Minaj, because that type of energy, and you bring it to a concert, every f***ing trap in America is gonna show up and shake ass and have a good time. Let's head to the studio. I gotta say something about the crew now that I've spent some time with you guys. All right, you guys got that high energy. You guys are rambunctious. You guys are sexy.
Yeah.
You guys are ratchet.
Yeah.
And you're about it.
We doing the sexy bitch. Bitch, I drunk off Casamigos. I might go home with your man.
Do you ever feel bad if you go home with someone else's man?
Hell no. I got a man. I don't go home with no nigga. Your man ain't your man if I went home with him.
That's why I come and record all my music and make all my hits. What's the Milwaukee dance?
They be
Make some noise now. What the f is
Yeah! Are you coming here?
And like y'all, when I say this the best engineer, I'm not just saying this because this my engineer. I'm saying that because he know what the f doing. He don't just mix the music, he mix and mash the music. You hear me?
Career's heating up. I am betting on you. Like, there's no way you're not gonna be turning up cities all around the country. What's on your list that you want to accomplish before everything's said and done?
Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. RIAA for sure. I need a couple plaques.
Do you want to say independent or get signed?
Right now, I'm my independent shit. Eventually, I want to be able to build myself. You know what I'm saying? Maybe eventually, you know, I sign me a little something. Right now, I'm trying to pave the way.
Who's someone you want to collaborate with?
Give me Smirk, Drake, or Meek Mill.
Can you tell the people what is special? What's going on here? Why is she unique in the city right now?
We got the best music in the city right now. To be honest, I think it's the fact that like Mellow appeals to everybody. You know what I mean? Like the guys, the girls, whether you in the streets or you just in the club, or if you just in the crib.
In the sheets.
Or in the sheets.
Bucks in 3 words.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh God, that's hard. It's hard.
He makes people hard. That's what I think.
Let me find out you hard right now. Oh shit! Hey,
I'm gonna just go with she that bitch. That's 3 words,
The number one gonna be funny. I'm gonna say spontaneous. I'm definitely spontaneous. And if you don't
ever say, y'all, let's go rock climbing.
I say something and be like, yeah, let's go do it right now. Like, I be wanting to do this shit right then and there when I'm speaking on it. And the last one, I'ma definitely just say talented. Cause there's so many different things that come with that. Y'all just seen me do a whole vlog earlier at my sister's crib about how to cook some chicken. Oh, see, sister?
That's who paid they manager.
Yeah, when we sold y'all the $25 earlier, this the one who paid her manager to leave work.
You ain't never had a friend that been bit spent and went up in.
Bit spent.
I ever had a friend that what?
That been bit spent and went up in.
You had the Bennett. You ain't not been no booty hole and go up in it.
Okay, now we're talking business.
Okay.
What is the meaning of life?
Life stand for laughter. Always laugh. I stand for independent. F stand for the world. And E stand for elevating. He got caught up at BP. This ain't no movie, but I bet we shooting shit like MTV. Now I'm up at BT. Niggas bap up in they rap. I don't get no. Yeah. Ain't no stop and blow. We hopping out on niggas like 1, 2, 3. Huh?
I got some ideas for you, okay? So MBA, DNA, you need a nurse like CNA. My crew don't say shit like an NDA.
Hey, look, I got to watch this. Wanna play on my top, now he got dropped, now he needs CNA. One time.
It's crazy that in a span of 20 minutes, a hit can be made that can change your life, that goes into the internet and changes everything for you. You start selling out shows, you get millions of views on your page, and just like that.
And we don't tolerate no rats. We don't say shit like NDAs. I keep telling these hoes to get outside, but they gon' chat, huh? Pretty up.
How do you only have 4 songs on YouTube right now?
I'm being smart about dropping. Niggas want me to drop a rush and drop. I'm being smart about dropping. I'm trying to go through my music, see which ones got the best hooks, see which ones got the most catchiest shit. I'm trying to drop the best of the best. That's why I'm in the studio every day trying to make more music, because every time I come to the studio, I get better.
It's really cool to be witnessing a young star. Like, you can feel it in the air. Like, I've been in a lot of different studios, and you got something special.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that concerts around the country, you're gonna turn it up, you're gonna go crazy.
For sure.
And we're sitting on a hit with this song.
That man, Hey, look, from the rack all the way to Milwaukee, me and my boy, he came and slide on me, you know. I'm just a cool little gangster, you know.
All right, folks, you've had a journey to Chicago with Mellow Bucks, and we'll see you next week.
Period. Pretty out, and I pulled this message.
Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for
Oh, yeah.
in their cop car?
Hell yeah, in uniform.
Ladies and gentlemen, today we're in Phoenix, Arizona, on the Blade, speaking with pimps and prostitutes, getting an inside look at their life and how it is on these streets. You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart?
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not. Like, when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement. Once again, we dive into the world of prostitution, this time in Phoenix, Arizona. This story takes place on the Blade, the term used for the street where women can be seen walking at night looking for customers. The business of sex is a complicated one. Usually what you find is vulnerable women being controlled and manipulated by a devious pimp, who oftentimes himself grew up in a rough environment where he saw prostitution from a young age. For a young man growing up in poverty, the allure of being a pimp is both financial and status related. Monetarily, it's a great way to make fast money, and the profession of pimping has been glorified in rap music, presenting an image of a smoothly dressed man with cars, women, and the latest fashion. Phoenix has long been a hotspot for prostitution and sex trafficking, two things that overlap. Recently, there have been major busts, including one operation that arrested over 300 people in early 2023. While most of the mainstream media believes talking to some local vaguely related to the story in a corporate setting of an office is the way to deliver news, I believe the best way to get to the bottom of the story is to go boots on the ground and get it straight from the source. Today, we do just that. Our story begins by interviewing a pimp, and as the story goes on, we find ourselves in a motel room with a prostitute getting ready for work and her pimp in the room as well. It's time to hit the Blade. Quick announcement, time is running out to get your ticket. We have a live event in Milwaukee, so if you're in the Chicago area, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, nearby, or want to make a drive, come out to the show. 2 documentaries, it's gonna be fun. Oriental Theater, March 7th, link in description. And now, to the video.
These nigga rapper ain't doing it right. Hustle hard for them bands because that's what I like. I fuck on a bitch and then I'm out of sight. That bitch gave me brain, yeah, that bitch blew my mind.
So it's 5 p.m. on a Tuesday night. This is the first impression of the Blade. We're gonna show you what we see. Just think that this is somebody's reality that 6-7 days a week. This is how they feed themselves, feed their kids. Like, could you imagine a mom being out here? Mom's gonna go out and work tonight. She'll be back in the morning. That's a crazy reality to me. They say this is the world's oldest profession, and I wonder if America's making the right calls in how we're handling prostitution. Would it not be safer to have brothels? Would it not be safer for the women, for the STDs? You cut out the pimps, which to me are the guys you gotta cut out of this game. Tell the people where we are right now.
Shit, right now we on 27th Avenue Indian School. That's the Blade, but really that's the start of the Blade, but you feel me? We just gonna say that's the Blade.
And what's the Blade?
You gonna come down here, you gonna see some fat hoes, small hoes, anything, pigeon toes, but you feel me? Everything down here getting money though.
To me, it's mind-blowing that a man can convince a team of women to work for him, to be on the street, to put their body at risk, and then collect the money for that. How do you manage to do that?
Well, we're not convincing to do anything. They seeing that we providing them a higher lifestyle for them, you feel me? Some females, they gonna be able to go to college. Some females, they ain't gonna never be shit. They need to run into a nigga like me or a nigga like us. Anybody on our lifestyle that's gonna actually elevate them and be able to give them what they need, be able to, feel me, put them in their car, put them in the house. A lot of people, they gonna be in their mama house the rest of their life. They ain't gonna never be nowhere. 4 kids, 5 kids, but you feel me? Turn around. You see that? Can't make this up. almost want to roll the window down.
What advantage do the women have in teaming up with someone like you?
They by themselves, they liable to get broke. When you get broke, you a renegade, you out here by yourself, you ain't got nobody to protect you or help you. Anybody can do anything to you. They know you got a purse full of money, they know you ain't giving it to nobody, so it's on you. You need somebody to be able to watch your back, make sure you safe, make sure you're okay, make sure you can eat, make sure you get home safe.
Do you kind of view yourself as the bank and the security guard of your women?
I'm everything.
When they're out in the street, how much of what they bring in goes to you?
Everything.
Everything.
Everything. I'm your everything. Like when she go to sleep and pray, she praying to me.
That's a crazy statement.
Straight in, yeah, it is what it is, man.
Do you think that's a fair arrangement that all their money goes to you?
100%, because it's going back to them in the long term. Anything they need paid for, it's coming right out of my pocket, and that's everything.
What kind of things do you buy them?
They might need a whip, they might need their rent paid, they might need a house. Their kids might need some clothes, their kids might need some food, their kids might need their daycare paid for. You never know what they might need, but whatever they need, that's why they give everything they got to me, and I'm gonna make sure everything okay.
Tell people what a bottom is.
That's the can rely on. Like, if all the go, they leave, anything, you can't trust no to stay, but your bottom you can trust that one ain't gonna never leave.
Did you say off?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
When you off on a nigga, that mean like you could be with another nigga, anything. It's really just anything to not to somebody liking, you feel me? Where it's like, alright, you stop with me, but you ain't just stop with me and keep it solid and letting nigga know what it is, you feel me? You off on me, you did something unrespectable.
And look, just out here she comes back again. How can someone get away with that? That looks like so obvious what's going on.
She ain't doing nothing wrong. She just walking on the phone, you feel me? I ain't see no crime.
Is this something that Phoenix police are trying to bust, or that you have to worry about police?
You for sure gotta worry about police. We go 2 minutes up the street, you gonna see hella police, but like, ain't nobody doing shit. They don't see nothing going on, you feel me? Unless somebody's stupid enough to be seen.
How do you view women?
I love women. For real, I love everything about women, you feel me? I don't even like being around niggas. I only like being around women, you feel me? A nigga ain't gonna keep me paid, gonna keep me paid, you feel me?
How would you feel if your sister was out on the blade?
My sister is on the blade right now in Vegas, on my mama.
How'd you find your way into this?
Shit, bro, when I was like 18 years old, I was with this little bitch, or really an older bitch, but whole time she was a hoe. I didn't even know she was a hoe. She just always had dough, you feel me? She'd pay for little shit that I had going on, and it came to a point to where she started kind of like, you know, I'm gonna teach you the game. She wanted to see me get paid, you feel
So
me?
an older woman taught you the game?
For surely.
What's the relationship you have with your mom?
I talk to my moms every day.
Does she know what you're up to?
Yeah, she know what I do.
What does she think about it?
She don't like it, but she gotta respect me. I gotta take care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of myself. She see how I'm taking care of others, you feel me?
Where do you see yourself on the balance of good and evil?
Straight good. Ain't no evil in me, you feel me? Everything I'm doing is out the kindness of my heart. I'm trying to make sure everybody that is part of me, I play my part and we smooth.
You're pimping out of the kindness of your heart?
For surely.
Does that sound like an absurd statement to make?
Absolutely not.
What happens if one of your girls comes back and doesn't bring $1 home?
She wouldn't even come back, I ain't gonna lie. She know better than to come back if she ain't got no bread. But it's like, for what? What you here for? Like, you know?
What's the most a woman has brought back in a night?
Usually a quota is about a band, but you feel me? I done had a bring in like 35 bands in the night before.
Is there a particular day of the week that's the hottest?
Saturday. Okay. Sunday morning.
Is it a dangerous job?
For me, I know how to play the game right, you feel me? I ain't never in my life been in no danger playing this, but I done heard some stories, but that's about it.
Is it dangerous for the women?
Yeah, I say it's dangerous for them at all times. That if they not protecting themselves, if they not making sure that they safe at all times, they not doing their perfect screening. When I mean perfect screening, I mean perfect screening. Cause any little flaw could really have you jammed up.
What makes a good John?
He gonna have to pay, and he gonna have to keep paying and keep paying and keep paying.
One thing we've heard in Chicago and Los Angeles from both the pimps and the prostitutes out there is they don't have black customers. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, we don't do no AAs.
What is AA?
That's African American.
No African American customers?
No African American.
And why is that?
It's never really nothing good coming with African Americans. They usually too aggressive, they want too much, they not paying enough. It's almost like a safety hazard.
You know, no, just making sure you're checking your surroundings. Okay, we're gonna keep going on the blade. Maybe we'll see you a little later tonight, but thank you for sharing your story, and I wish you the best, okay? So we're gonna hit the blade, we're gonna pick up some chicks. Without having any good street connections that can get me into the rooms with pimps and prostitutes, I decided to try my luck by driving around and trying to pay women for a conversation. This made me feel nervous, uncomfortable, and I struck out more than an 8th grade boy at the dance. Apparently an Arizona YouTuber went around harassing these ladies before, so they were not too keen for an interview, understandably. I always feel like such a fucking slimy bastard when we're doing this. It just feels so weird and wrong. When I visit tough places, I always look for people that are thriving despite the environment. We found a boxing gym, so I figured I'd talk to a coach and hear his mentality and how he steers youth in the right direction. We're at a boxing gym right now. As you can tell, kids are working out, they're jump roping, they're getting a sweat. And we're with the coach. What's your name, sir?
Rafael Valenzuela. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice to meet you, coach. ¿Qué es el impacto de la prostitución en la área?
Los niños no se enfocan en eso, ni siquiera voltean a ver a ellos. Ellos vienen y trabajan aquí en el gimnasio, llegan, se van a su casa. No andan en las calles, es diferente para ellos. Acá se van a correr a veces y estamos cuidándolos de que no haya gente que los moleste.
¿Piensa que un gimnasio como esto es muy importante para la comunidad?
Oh, sí, es bien importante porque, como te digo, los enseñas a pelear, pero también les formas disciplina. Cuando ellos crezcan, vayan formándose bien, ya sea para un trabajo, para estudiar, lo que sea, les forma su disciplina para ser alguien en la vida.
¿Piensa que la policía necesita ser más fuerte ahí? ¿O qué es la solución para esto?
Pues ahorita yo pienso que con todo esto que está de las drogas que están saliendo, que ya ves que hay tantas personas que están envueltas en drogas, también es duro para la policía mantener todo esto pues controlado, porque hay un policía o dos y hay como 100 o 200 gentes en la calle haciendo sus cosas. Entonces es duro para la policía. Yo pienso que ellos están trabajando en eso, pero sí deben de estar un poquito más enfocados en eso también.
Muchas gracias. ¿Qué tú haces para los niños y la comunidad? So, muchas gracias.
Gracias a ti.
There apparently was a YouTuber that was harassing prostitutes, and so that's making it not very easy for us to try and talk to women. We're gonna hop out on foot and see if we can just get people's stories or perspective of the area. So it looks like somebody's getting just got a customer and they're going to a motel. It feels like we're in another world right now. This guy's kind of geeking out right now. Feeling like I was about to fold my cards, as a last-ditch effort, I decided to go to a motel lobby and see who I could meet. After standing in line for a few minutes, my luck changed when a lady named Roxy got in line behind me. Here's what happened. Is it normally this slow here? What is it like night to night around here? Does it get hectic?
Sometimes it does. Mainly you have like all the smokers that smoke blues hanging out around here. Sometimes it gets a little crazy, you know, like people fighting and want to shoot each other.
Over drugs or over like the pimping?
It's mainly over, it's not even got nothing to do with the pimping no more. It's all got to do with the pills, like the fentanyl, like it's not their area to take over.
As far as Phoenix goes, this is the hotbed for pimps and prostitutes, unquestionably, right?
Yeah.
So one question I have is, do you think it should be legal? Should we have brothels where you can legally go, do your business, it's a little safer for the women?
To me, it's a job for them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like strippers. It should be legal for them to do it, somewhere to go safe, you know, instead of just walking the blade and then people picking them up and then somebody, you know, hurting them or killing them or something like that.
Have you ever heard of a bad story happening to a woman on the street?
Man, I've heard of a lot. I've seen a lot of females get in a car and end up in the back of the alley, gutted up, cut up. I've seen a girl that was on the blade on Northern and 27th, and they found her body in the back of the alley just laying on an empty bed, no clothes on, stabbed up.
How do you view the pimp in this? Is he a helpful person? Is he a parasite? Is he a bad guy?
I don't think these women need pimps, you know what I'm saying? I mean, why would you need a pimp when you're trying to work for the money for yourself? Some of these women are vulnerable, you know?
What percent of the rooms here you think are dedicated to prostitution?
Travelers in. That's across the street. And over there, they can bring as many people as they want. Just the other day, I seen these two girls bring a trick over there, and I don't know what they were trying to do, rob them or what, but he busted out their window, and then he left, and then they left. It was crazy. I was like, wow.
It seems like a dangerous world to be in.
Yeah, especially too for the tricks too, you know, because they never know what's behind them doors, or they never know what's gonna happen. They can get set up. Somebody could be waiting for them to rob them and stuff. And most of these females are doing it for the fentanyl, and that's pretty crazy.
Does the pimp get the woman hooked on fentanyl? Is that part of the game?
No, I think that they get themselves hooked on that. Some pimps say if you follow the girl, they'll come right up on you and tell you, hey, well, what are you doing bothering my girl and this and that, and they'll point a gun at you and all kinds of shit. It's crazy.
Have you ever met a pimp that you think is a good guy?
I know quite a few pimps. They're all right. Yeah, you see a lot of ambulance. Just earlier today, they had the helicopters and like 10, 15 squad cars. I guess they were on high speed chase from here.
The motel managers, do you think they 100% know what goes on?
Of course they do. Some of them are with it and some of them ain't with it.
I guess in some ways I get it. Like, what are they gonna do? Say, no, I don't want to feed my family? Like, that's the thing. Like, every person in the chain, at the end of the day, they're trying to survive.
Yes, yes.
And
that's what this whole situation is. Like the homeless, the prostitution, the drug addicts. Everybody's trying to survive out here. You know, this world is hard, you know.
Do you have anyone waiting on you right now?
Yeah, I have them waiting on me.
The truck?
No, no.
Do your thing first and we can talk
Yeah,
after?
they're pushing a shopping cart, so they have all my bags in the shopping cart.
So guys, motels like this, they're hot spots, and there's cities, major cities all around the country that someone's day-to-day life, the way they put food on the table is to sell their body. But you let me know in the comments, should it be legal? Would it be safer, better, cleaner if it was legal? Or hey, no, that's a line we shouldn't cross as a society? You guys let me know what you think. And one thing that's a little spooky about doing this is you never know how close a pimp is keeping an eye on you. Some car with tinted windows. I mean, we just saw pimps with crazy guns in the car. I think if you're not bothering someone, they're not gonna bother you. We're gonna wait for this girl and see what she brings us to.
Find these, they find like people already broken in the room.
Yeah.
Like, see how the bed's all like moved to the side?
Yeah.
Like, sometimes you can move the furniture out, and it's like dirty under there. Sometimes they don't even clean these rooms right. I stayed in that one over there today, and that room over there, I killed like 2 big roaches in that room. You moved the bed, it was dirty. Comforts didn't look clean. They had like little thin pillows. It's just crazy. People been getting shot over here. Right now it's mainly over the fentanyl. Al Chapo Guzman put a stop to fentanyl for the blues to come here. A lot to do with cartel, you know. I just got out of prison for sales of drugs. Like, I used to sell a lot of drugs. That's why a lot of people know me around here. After this car accident and everything, I stopped. Like, I just had to quit, you know. Like, I gotta get my shit together. I'm waiting for my settlement to come through, and then
from the insurance company?
Yeah, Pimp wants somebody that's gonna work. The room he pays for, food he's paid for, the clothes he's paid for. She has to work that off.
When they have sex with tricks, what % of them you think wear condoms?
I don't even think they do. This is a dangerous game, this just one bad thing, you know?
How much does this room cost tonight?
It cost me $84, but it was supposed to be $63.
For a sketchy motel, 84 seems pretty high.
It is high. Let me talk to them and find out if they're comfortable with it.
Can I give you my number?
Yeah, so that way they won't be all sketchy.
Yes.
Hey, I'm in room 176 right next to the laundry room. They're coming.
All right, we'll see you in a little bit then. Like, think about this, picking up weed. Back in the day, you had to meet someone in a sketchy cul-de-sac or an alley. Dealer would drive up, you're nervous, the cops are gonna pull up. And now they have dispensaries. You walk in calmly, you get what you want. You walk out, everyone's happy and no one gets hurt. I think it's pretty similar with prostitution. To see what a future could look like if sex work was legalized, let's look at 2 different case studies that are out there. In Nevada, the only place in the United States where it's legal, the results have been encouraging. Sex workers report a great reduction in violence, better relationships with police, and like the legalization of marijuana, the counties that have legalized it are enjoying increased tax revenue and tourism dollars that it brings to their area. In the Netherlands, they decided to legalize prostitution in specific districts that they call tipple zones. Cities that have implemented these zones saw a 30 to 40% decrease in incidents of sexual abuse and rape. A study I found from Yale estimates that major cities spend around $7.5 million every year enforcing prostitution laws, and something I thought of is that money could instead be invested to fighting crimes like shootings and theft, things that are a little bit more major. What do you think?
I think they're using that to block it.
Have you ever seen a motel that is this secure? Like, as far as how to get in? Travelers Inn's pretty locked down. We're at Miguel. Throw the drone up, see what we can find. There's some weird stuff going on around here. Hey, Roxy.
Hey, they just got in the door. They said give them a few minutes.
Are they down?
Yeah, they're down the top. So they give them a few minutes because they just got in the door.
10 minutes? Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. Out in the open. There's someone right there.
It's a hope.
Thanks. How are you? So I'm looking to talk to people. I'm looking to pay people for interviews.
Oh no, I'm good, love. Thank you.
No? We just have to make sure we're not walking into a setup.
True, because yeah, that could be a setup too. I think we should bring up one.
How you doing? Good, good, good. I can hop out. You want to meet me at the gate? Here, I'm gonna come out right now so you can see me. These are my guys. What's going on? Nice to meet you. How long do you plan on going out for?
Probably all evening.
You're gonna go for 24 hours straight?
Probably, that's my goal.
That sounds exhausting.
Not my first time. Probably won't be my last.
So what goes through your head when you get ready to go out there?
Just trying to stay positive.
How dangerous is it out there for you?
It could get pretty dangerous, to be honest.
Can you run us through a story of an experience that might give people an idea of how hectic it can get out there?
I mean, it could get pretty dangerous. I had this one client who didn't want to always make them pay me first, and then I'll do the service or whatever. He try to take the money back from me and shit. I have brothers and shit that I call and they handle the situation.
So you have some guys that if you need backup, you can...
Yeah, not everybody has that, you know? I didn't have that at first.
Is there anything you can tell about your clients or customers
A lot of them are still married and literally cheating on their wives, and that's crazy as fuck to me.
What % of your clients do you think are married?
Probably over half of them.
Wow. Does that surprise you?
Yeah.
What % of clients are wearing rubbers and what aren't?
Oh, I don't do anything without a rubber, so.
It seems like it would be pretty risky to do it without a rubber.
Yeah, I mean, you're basically just gonna kill yourself. I know a couple girls that do anything for $1.
Can you tell me more about your story or how you got into this?
I'll be 23 next month, and I've been doing this since 17.
What happened when you were 17 that you said, hey, this is what I want to do?
Well, I mean, my mom I'm from Indiana actually. My mom moved us back out here to Arizona, and we didn't have anything. We didn't have a house, we didn't have a car, we didn't have shit. And then my mom left me out here by myself.
Your mom left you out here by yourself?
Yep.
Where did she go?
She moved to Florida with her mom.
So is this kind of just survival?
Yeah.
I guess, is there anything you think would be important to tell people back home that might not know anything about this world?
Don't be so judgmental towards people. I'm a peacemaker, I love peace. You don't know what the next person's going through, really.
How long do you see yourself doing this for?
Honestly, I don't know, but hopefully not too much longer.
We've done a similar piece in Chicago and Los Angeles, and one thing we've heard from both pimps and prostitutes in both those areas is they don't do black customers.
Okay, I don't do black customers either.
Too risky?
Yeah.
What % of women out here you think have pimps?
I think back then when I first started working versus now, it's a lot of renegades now. Versus when I first started working, it's a lot of pimps and hoes.
And do you think pimps are helpful, or do you think they're hurtful to the business model?
As long as they're not a gorilla pimp, then they can be very helpful.
So you kind of need a pimp to survive in some ways?
Yeah.
Is the game plan basically to find customers and bring them back here?
I do car dates.
Is that the most common way of doing it?
Yeah.
Are there any weird fetishes that you come across?
This one guy, he hit me up. He's like, "Are you able to I didn't know what scat play was until I had to Google it when he asked me to do it. Scat play? Who? I didn't know people really like stuff like that.
For any family or friends that might be out there wondering how you're doing, is there anything you would like to say to them?
I'm good. I'm alive. Shit, they can hit my line. But I do have a son, and I do see myself being more active in his life.
When he's not with you, who does he stay with?
My baby daddy's mom.
Okay, let's go. You in the game or formerly in the game?
Oh, I'll never leave the game.
How young were you when you got into this game?
9.
9?
Yeah.
Who got you into this game at 9?
Just watching. Born in Los Angeles, California.
Did you grow up on Figueroa?
Yeah, I know about Figueroa.
Did you have any family members on the blade?
Cousins, females.
Did they teach you the game?
Yeah.
How old are you now?
34.
Now that you're older, more mature, is that kind of wild to think that you were that young and put in those type of situations?
Yes, it actually does.
So I hear all the time, pimps take 100% of the money. That to me sounds absolutely crazy. What's your take on that?
She only gonna do what you let her do to you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, whatever she go for, that's what it's gonna be. I mean, there is some that do that. There are some that run their program a little differently, you know?
So if people think, man, a pimp is just a parasite, do you agree with that, or do you think or do you disagree with that?
It can be, but see, you got motherfuckers out there giving pimp a bad name.
Is pimping a lucrative business?
Very.
What's the most you think you ever made in a month?
30.
It's like an investment banker's income. It's not bad, huh? Do you ever feel bad for some of the prostitutes out there?
Actually, I do. That's what made me stop. A lot of these girls were raised wrong. They weren't loved how they were supposed to be. It took me a minute to realize, the life comes out of that. You know, the whole baby comes out of that. That's crazy, is the root of all evil. This will make the world go round. This is the best thing on earth. It'll make anybody do anything.
Have you ever had to hunt down a trick and collect money?
Yes.
A lot? On the scales of good and evil, where do you see yourself?
I see myself good.
What percentage of women out there do you think have been sexually abused or abused as a kid?
A lot.
What percent of pimps out there do you think have been abused as a kid?
See, that's what I'm saying about this word pimp. You got boyfriend pimping, gorilla pimping, freak body pimping.
What is a freak body pimp?
These dudes out here that don't care. They'll pimp a tranny, they'll pimp a gay dude, this shit is wild, B. Like, this shit is illegal, flag on the motherfucking plane. But I guess if it make you money, hey, man, I ain't gonna be selling a boy pussy. That's out of pocket.
Have you ever been in danger doing this job?
Every day I'm in danger. 144 years.
A pimp got 144 years?
No, another one that got 422 years.
From Arizona? 420 years?
After Steve mentioned that he knew of pimps that got 144-year, 420-year sentences, I was curious to know the legal ramifications for each of the characters in the story: pimps, prostitutes, and johns. And it turns out it depends on the state, but let's take California for example. For a first-time offender, if someone pimping an adult, they typically get a sentence of 3 to 6 years. But a really bad pimp who's involved in sex trafficking and more may get a few decades in prison, like this Milwaukee pimp did recently. For the women caught soliciting sex, most states agree that it is better to help the women than heavily punish her. Because of this, prostitution is typically a misdemeanor, and instead women are steered towards programs like probation, mandatory AIDS testing, and community service. And now for the johns. Let's take Illinois for example. Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart noticed a discrepancy in the Department of Justice statistics. In 2010, 43,000 women were arrested for prostitution and only 19,000 johns were arrested for soliciting it. He decided he wanted to go after the johns soliciting sex and launched his National John Suppression Program. When the johns are caught, they're given a ticket and a fine, and the money from their fine goes to support counseling and job programs for the Women's Justice Program, a program that supports the sex workers the police catch to steer them into a better future.
Imagine the motherfucking telling you 422 years in the Department of Corrections.
That's insane.
All because of a stinking ass bitch.
I learned a lot. Do you have any final thoughts?
If you can get out of it, get out of it. If you don't put anything in it, don't expect shit out of it. Straight up.
The families worry about them and think, every day that shit on these streets is going to be okay, but you never know. I mean, there's so many girls that came up.
There's a lot of girls that are missing right now.
That are missing. They found girls that the tricks took them and raped them and left them in the alley. There's a girl that they found over here on Northern too, and they found her in a suitcase.
In a suitcase.
In a suitcase chopped up.
That's the worst part about it. Like, they don't have to walk the blade. I think that's the cheapest horn you can ever do. Internet, cool. That's more.
Internet's the worst.
What? That gets dangerous too. You can have somebody lying to you about who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Cam it up. You can get through it, just cam it up.
They used to have where get on the internet and do just phone. You don't have to touch nobody, go see nobody. I think that's the safest way.
I feel like if it was that easy,
because
then
that's what's
nobody
going on
would
right
be
now.
doing it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's the number one fear of what's going on right now. These women are ruining themselves. Syphilis, gonorrhea. Like, these women are catching.
STD yet.
And by the grace of God.
Some girls do take care of themselves, You got some girls walking out here like, damn, like they look like high-class prostitutes, Like their shit don't stink.
What's the percentage of them that are not going to doctors, getting checkups, and it's high?
Stay at the doctors.
For those that do take care of themselves, kudos, respect to you. Handle your scandal. With the ones that ain't, you need to get it together.
That's their lack of love. They don't have that person to teach them that shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Like the ones that don't try to take care of themselves.
And that's what the f is going on upstairs.
Are the ones that go out and have sex for like $20, $30. Girl, you're really cheating yourself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a baby come out of there, that shit is priceless. At the end of the night, they're gonna pay for it.
One pimp told me one time, because he wanted me to work for him, he told me, girl, you sitting on $1,000 right now. I'm like, what the f are you talking about?
It says men in the Bible, quote unquote, men were made from dirt. We came from dust, dirt, where we will return back to dust, dirt. Women were handcrafted. And then they said that we shall not lust. I can't help it. Shit, look what you made.
Do you guys think that sex work should be legal, that there should be brothels where women can work at?
Yes. I feel like it'd be a lot more safer.
Yes, it would. And most of these women wouldn't be getting killed out here. A majority of the that's out here is coming from prostitutes getting killed.
Because this job involves women getting into cars or motel rooms with men they've never met, this profession carries a great deal of risk. Sex workers are some of the most common targets for killers. Take, for example, the Chicago Strangler, where 50 women over the last 20 years have been killed, and almost all of them sex workers. When you mix the social stigma of the profession and police forces overwhelmed by cases, the result is many of these killings go unsolved, and the predators out there are aware of this.
A lot of these women are also hoeing for their addiction, just to stay high.
How much has fentanyl changed the game in hoeing?
Oh man, fentanyl fucked that game up. By far the worst drug that ever hit American soil. I've been 18 months clean off of them, man. Let me tell you, by far that was the best feeling, the best choice I ever made in my life was to stop with that.
What can you say about the power of fentanyl?
It's terrible. I wish I was never introduced to it. I was smoking like 100 pills a day.
What percent of the women out there you think are addicted to drugs in some way?
Probably like 2% don't do drugs.
I'd say a lot of them do it just to cope with what they're doing.
What we have to go through, yeah.
Do you ever enjoy yourself with a customer? Like, this is kind of a fun part of the job, or is it never fun?
Yeah, sometimes there's like good customers.
Have you ever been petitioned by a cop for sex?
Hell yeah. Hell
in
yeah.
your cop car?
Hell yeah, in uniform, right here on the Bible, on my child's life.
Are they good customers?
Yes.
You're the best one.
On God.
Did you like cop customers?
No.
Why not?
They can switch up at any moment, you never know.
This girl told me too that she had a cop. He would be her regular, and she would go attend to him. And when she told him she didn't want to do that no more,
he gets upset. And now you want to change the rules and be a little f***ing bitch.
He tried to put her in jail and stuff.
All right, guys, we'll stay safe. Okay.
All right.
Have a good night. Okay.
You guys stay safe.
Alright folks, that's been an inside look into this world of pimping, prostitution, the people behind it, the stories behind it, and I hope you learned a lot, because I sure did. The mission of this channel is always to bring you the rawest and the real shit of what actually goes down here on planet Earth. Mainstream media is never going to show you this, but I will. And a shirt that we've launched, Don't Believe the Lies. Support the channel, get it on the store. Thank you for joining me on this journey. We'll see you guys next week.